Good evening. Good evening. Great people of Biafra. Good evening. Great people of Africa. And welcome to this program. And this program, we are going to be talking about, the money issue. The money issue. That is the reason why I named it Money Talk. Let us talk about the money. And first of all, I want us to hear from this Omada before we escalate the matter. I want us to hear from Omada. Just like we say, we are going to be live to continue to debunk the activities of the enemy, the criminals and the infiltrators in our midst. We will continue with no fear or favor of anybody. With no fear or favor of anybody. But first of all, before we proceed, I want us to listen to this voice of Omada. We are going to listen to the voice of Omada, their claims. Then we are now going to go to the other side to see exactly what the Eberima in Finland, his claim is. Now, first of all, let me present Omada on the screen as they talk, because we are not going to be analyzing it. We are going to leave it to run. Then we are going to analyze the testimony of the leader of the infiltrators to IPOB, Eberima in Finland. Let us listen.
Of what we do not know. All we know is Biafra. And today, we are here to set the record straight. Umwada came out on Monday. We came and we did exposition. We showed our people about the document composed by the IPOB National Financial Secretary, Mrs. Latrina McPeters, where she showed the trail of 747,000 plus that was taken out, moved out from the national account and put somewhere else by Rita Eze, aka Oyibo. And she was not comfortable with that. And all the activities that you people had Umuada representatives exposed on Monday broadcast. Umuada made this allegation, but based on the document presented to us. We did not compose that document. We did not put it together. It was given to us to go through. And that was money, 747,000 American dollars. They were Biafran money, IPOB money. Money to take care of the Eastern Security Network, money to take care of our leaders' legal proceedings, money to take care of the businesses and issues of IPOB under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And our leader was kidnapped and put into DSS incarceration. And the first thing these people did, Oyibo, that's Rita Eze, Nelly Ofewu, and Latrina McPeters. They were.
The names she mentioned right now are the members of the syndicate, the leaders of the syndicate. That is the name she mentioned right now. I want you to pay attention. I'm not going to be analyzing this so that we will meet up with the testimony. I want you to pay very good attention to this Umuada's, explanation. If you pay attention, then you will understand the exposition. I am not going to be pausing it. I want them to roll. Just write the point that you are picking here up. Write it down. Then we continue.
The people that were in that, the signatories of that. And remember when this account was opened, the Umweri account, when they are the signatories of this Umweri account that was opened on June 30th of June 2021. 2 days, our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. And these people made the whole world, the IPOB, to believe that our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, was the one that gave them the permission to open that account. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. He was paraded.
Are you paying attention? Umweri account, you are listening to it. Keep writing it down so that when we go to the exposition, you will understand. 2 days before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Umweri account was created. Nelly is the signatory, Rita Eze is the signatory, and the other lady, if you wrote it down, you will remember. So write it down as we continue. Write it down.
On the 20, he was brought home 27, 28, paraded 29, and 30th, they were saying that he gave them the approval.
So if he gave them their approval, they will be able to tell us what happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If he gave them the approval, pay attention. These people will be able to tell me and you that is in that comment section writing junk what happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And these are the people Autopilot is working with. Let us continue. These are Umuada that fell in their victim. These are their people before they now discover what is going on. Let us continue.
He gave them the consent to open this account, Umweri, around the account that is under question. And we are asking, Umuada saw these documents and Umuada queried, how could our leader that was in chain, under handcuff, gave the permission to open Umweri account on June 30, 2021. Dear friends, are you listening to me?
We are listening. Go
Our
ahead.
brother, Umuada's number one brother, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, was kidnapped and renditioned back to Nigeria under chains, under the influence of drugs and whatever they put in him. And people were crying, people were wondering what was happening. Everybody was in shock when the news came out. People were in shock. I was in shock. I know how many people, how many women, how many men that called me up and were crying, having heart attack, having high blood pressure, couldn't breathe. Our leader was under chain. June 30, 2021. And Oyibo, Nelly, and Latrina McPeters. They were the signatories to that account.
Oyibo, Nelly, Madam Idu. I want you to understand what is going on. I say I'm not going to analyze this thing, but there is a place like this I need to talk. Oyibo, Latrina McPeters, Rita Eze, 3 of them teamed together. They sold our leader. The next 2 days, they flooded the account. telling you that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu say all the money that belongs to IPOB on the other account should be transferred into Umweri account. These are the three people who are masterminding Simon Ekperima in Finland. Are you paying attention? These are the three people. They tell you who that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu younger brother sold him out. But where did they get that information? That Mazen Nnamdi Kanu told them to transfer the money to Umweri account. Did you see what these people came for? Ndabiala Obubu Kahabia. They believe that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will die, then they will now take all the money promoting Idu. Just like you know that Ekperima in Finland is Gumi. There is, those who gave that name, God bless whoever that called him that name. Gumi of Idu. Idu is what they have put in place in order to use it to replace Biafra. They will tell you that this is no longer Biafra. They will tell you Biafra killed Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, just like their plan is portrayed, just like their plan is written. They will tell you Biafra killed Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, therefore we are going to Idu, led by Ekperima in Finland, and Nelly Ofebu, Riteze, and Catriona Patriana, or whatever she may call them, which I don't give a damn about their names. But you are hearing what is going on. Less than 15 days, less than 15 days, I am telling you, we are going to give account of everything we have done so far. Let us continue.
Now, Mrs. Latrina McPeters came up and said she wasn't sure what was going on. She wasn't sure. She thought that she was doing the right thing and things were going wrong. She started asking questions. Because she was asking questions, she was removed. She was removed from that account.
Wow.
Umweri Arondi account. The national secretary was blocked. And then she went to the bank because she was asking questions about this $747,000 American dollar that was moved.
747,000 American dollars that was moved into Umweri account. Now, that is the same money we are asking Ekperima in Finland, who is the leader of this syndicate that we know. The leader of this syndicate that we know, that is going about threatening people. We are asking him, where is that money? This is excluded with all the funds they have been raising in the name of IPOB, ESN. This is exclusive. This is excluded from those ones are different. But let us continue to listen. Testimonies of Umada.
She, according to what we read for you that day, she said, Madam Oyibo said they wanted to move it out so that Madam Nanyanya will not get to it. And
they wanted to move it out so that Nanyanya, who is the trusted financial, what do you call her? She is the finance of IPOB. Nanyanya, recognized by Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. They don't want her to see that money. That's why they moved it. Now pay attention.
Oyibo came to say that IPOB is broke. Mike Peter said, how could IPOB be broke when we have this much amount?
After moving 700, almost $1 million, they come to tell you IPOB is broke because they have shared it amongst themselves. That is part of the reason why they sold Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Let us continue.
What went wrong? Oyibo told her that they still have about 95,000 left.
Only.
Out of the 95,000, the woman reported, Mark Peters reported that only 65,000 was paid into the new account. And then she could not find a trace of the remaining 30,000. Umuada said this to the public. We had a document. It was not written by Ndidi Amaka. It was not written by Wada Rosemary. It was written by Madam Mark Peters, Latrina. And after that, guess what? Somebody like Simon Eber, the only thing he could found was to place the money was settled, and he called Umuada illiterates that were exposing something that could not even trace where the money go from, where it went or not go. It's a shame.
It is a shame.
So upon everything we said that day, the only thing.
Remember this Umuada, where the Umuada, all of them, they were together when this thing started. They told you these are original Umuada. If you know that boy in UK, give me star. He told you that these are original Umuada. Today, they have changed their name to illiterates. We continue.
Simon Eber saw was that we could not mention the account. And then he went further to say that they saw that document last year and they saw nothing in it. Biafra, are you listening?
We are listening. Go ahead.
He said that they saw it. If they saw this kind of document and they hide it from Biafran people, they hide it from IPOB, and Nelly went around flying every other document. But she never said that something like this went on. She never mentioned or said, okay, Madam Mike Peters said something like this, but this is the way it went.
No, she didn't. She wanted first to go and change the name of DOS into ESN command and stop taking orders from the leader. And she will give Berima in Finland will now start giving orders. Then Mary Ofebu, who will be the first lady. That is the reason why they actually went ahead and started insulting Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's wife. Because now they saw that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's wife is still the first lady. Because she wanted to be the first lady of Berima in Finland. Let us continue. No time.
And they hid it. And the only thing Simon Eber could call Umuada is illiterate. Simon Eber, it's a shame. The least we could expect from you is to call us name, Umuada. Umuada are not illiterate. You might be a barrister, you might be a lawyer, but you cannot give an injection.
A lawyer from where? Who made him a lawyer? Who gave him that lawyer?
You might be a military officer.
Wow.
You cannot revive a dying person.
Wow. You people this is overhyped rookie. You people are hyping this guy for no reason. Who gave him the title of military? Who gave him the lawyership? Who gave him the law? The license to be a lawyer? Lawyer of what? He is a lawyer, but he does not know. He is telling you that everybody is corrupt. Why can't you go and represent Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? You only know him as international military. You don't know him as international lawyer who could go to ICC and represent us. He is no lawyer. He is no military. He went for youth service. He went to military conscript, which is anybody who is less than 30 years in Finland, which is having the citizen, is entitled to go. It is part of the requirement to the youth of Finland. So he go there and took pictures. And that is the reason why you are calling him a lawyer, military, a lawyer. Let us continue. Let us continue. That's not what we are here to say. Let us continue. Allow this guy
We
to
are
come into our life.
Umwada. We are in the medical field. You have your own profession. We have our own profession. You do not insult our intelligence. And let me tell you, you do not insult me personally. If you cannot respect me for anything, you respect my gray hair. I will let you know that. I let everybody talk all nonsenses that they want to talk, because it's not every water that rain that you bring out your basin to catch.
No, they catch all of it.
Why are you picking a battle for Nelly and Oyibo? I'm
Because
asking
he
you,
can.
why are you picking a battle for Nelly and Oyibo? Did we call your name in that broadcast, Simon Eber?
Do you know the reason why he is picking a battle for Nelly and Oyibo? These are the mastermind who sold Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Now call him. They pulled him over. Come over here. You're going to be our leader. We are making you a leader, whether the DOS want it or not. We are going to change the narrative of yesterday. We are going to change everything. Don't worry. They will kill Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. They will make means out of him. He is not coming back. Just, you know, like the way Nelly is telling you, will tell you that Elohim told her. He is not coming back. So why can't he fight for them? He is fighting for them because he is representing Idu and not Biafra. Simon Ekperima is representing Idu and not Biafra. That's what he is doing. And it is only a person who ofuma we figure out what is going on. If you are not, in fact, let's continue. Let me keep this word for his testimony. Let us continue.
We did not call your name. We did not even write those documents. It was a document by somebody else, a national secretary, a national financial secretary that was part of the system that did whatever they did. She said, this is how she's washing her hand. And we mentioned it. How did it concern me, Rosemary Williams, or Ndidi Amaka? How did it concern Umuada worldwide? Why are you doing this, Simon Eber? We ask you, are you now the defense attorney for these women that did this? When I remember vividly, when the North American family called you, the representatives called you to come and caution Oyibo, to come and let her know that we need her presence to explain things for us. You disappeared and vanished in thin air. You never make your ears or anything as if you heard us. But now the expose is out. Now you know that you have a mouth. Because people are following you. Because you think that Alan Gaga Baziginike. Because what? Respect yourself, oh. I have always respected you. I have never said anything against you. I have never even mentioned you in anywhere. You saw the face of Umuada come out to say something and you call us illiterate. We are not illiterate.
Thank you very much. We didn't have a voice. She will call you illiterate because you just exposing what them for what they are. You become illiterate. When you people were working with them, they were calling you guys the real Umuada, the serious Umuada. Immediately you guys came to your right mind, to your senses, discovered the truth, what is fishing, what is going on. You become an illiterate. When they were calling you guys the real Umuada, you were not an illiterate, but today you are an illiterate. This is how these people entered us. They entered everybody. When we were emotional, hearing the news, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has been captured out of the blue. Now they tell you China Samora has gone to drive Jeep. Chike Dozie has gone to drive Jeep. Why is Nigeria government not arresting him? Which is all lies. Now they come and tell you, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu say, move all the money to the account that they are in charge of. Are you listening? That is what Umuada now. The reason why Umuada become illiterate, because they are now telling the story as they know it, because they were working together with autopilot. They were working together with autopilot. They were not illiterate at that time. But today, because they are now sharing their experience, what they know about this autopilot, that's how they become illiterate. They told you Chinasa went to drive Jeep in Nigeria. You agreed with no evidence. They told you Chika went to drive Jeep in Nigeria to get his own share. You agree without evidence. You know, these are no. You claim we are IPOB, but one family, IPOB, you tier one family, but you are there. Infiltrators come and they brainwash you. You start following them blindly. You start following them blindly. Moses only went to the mountain just to say hi to God. 2 minutes he went to the mountain to say hi to God. Aaron become, making God already. Just like Nelly started making God. Just in Finland become the God immediately. They started making you Alosiapilapi, which is Idu and autopilot. And you agree. They brainwash you that one you are not seeing is not God. Let us do this one that we are seeing right now. His history repeats itself. Let us continue.
Simon Ekpa, you can do all the dissecting, all the expose, everything you can do. That's your own talent. You do your talent and let Umuada do their own. Do not insult us. And you went ahead and insulted Mazi Ejasi. You went ahead and insulted Mazi Ejasi yesterday. Be careful. Pride goes before a fall. Pride goes before a fall, Simon Ekpa. I said pride goes before a fall.
Someone is telling me so where it is. They said Omada an illiterate. Someone, because he brainwashed you already. I saw the brainwash he gave to you. He is very, very, competent when it comes to hearing things and brainwashing people. They brainwash you, make that the truth that you have heard, you will unhear it. You will, you will reject it. He is very, very good at that. Very, very competent at that. He already brainwashed you, asking you to, show us where he called them an illiterate. Maybe we are going to show you. Maybe we are not going to show you, but let us continue.
You say you will dissect the 21 million, bring it on. Anything at all you have, everything you have, bring it out. We are Umuada. We are not afraid of you.
This is money talk with
God
judgment.
God is watching all of us.
Of course, he is.
I will let my sister Didamaka speak. Thank you so much, sister.
you for handling the, taking the mantle. And I don't know, for whatever reason, the devil, they know when you want to do the right thing, the devil kicks in. I don't know what happened with the internet. It went off. But I am here. Thank for holding the brief.
You're welcome.
Yes, great Biafrans. Like we said, this is an emergency. I see Anụgbajo ọsọ agba ya ajọ egbe. We are Umada. We are fearless people. We are not for Peter. We are not for Paul. We are for justice, equity, and equality. And that is why when it comes to good, bad, and ugly, the Umadas rise. We are not afraid of anybody. We respect people, but we don't fear anybody. The Umada here are specifically here today. The face of Umada, you guys are seeing, is Rosemary and the Damaka, but there are hundreds of Umada behind the scene. The beautiful ladies, both from the ones that did the panelists that unraveled the 21 million. I saw one fool here asking, what about the 21 million? The 21 million had been kept to bury your mother. That is exactly what it's going to be used for. Because if you guys cannot go and read and you're here talking rubbish, that 21 million is there for your mother's funeral. So, having said that, we are here today to address Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa, Oduga Akala, Mauro, Master Prophet. Oduga Akala, and if you think you can intimidate anybody, you can intimidate Umada Shimenegi, you get Richafu, and you have really Oduga Akala and Umada got caught together. If you
Abaya
can
na
look at
block.
Umada, somebody like me, somebody like this woman here, Rosemary, and call us illiterate, I have more education than you do have. You can't do what I've done. You can't go where I have gone. You don't even know my level of education, and you open your mouth, your verb wrapping mouth. You do that cannot know is from was, children from children's. You call me an illiterate. Don't look at evidences in the social media. Most of us don't put anything in the social media. Go and check my academic acquisitions and achievements. Speaks volume. I came to this country as a foreign professional. I gave America the standard and they met it, and I came here to work for them. I was not brought into this country by my husband or my children. I brought everybody. That will tell you the level of intelligent woman you're dealing with. So if you can open your mouth to call Omar the illiterate, I tell you that you are just an educated illiterate if you are one. And I challenge you to show us your certificates, the college you graduated from, and exactly where you served in the military, because you don't sound like a seasoned professional. And that is by the way. Now you have remembered Omar. The Omar that will tell you your history. And we challenge you to bring out every evidence you have about the 21 million you said you're going to check. If you don't bring it, we're going to bring out evidence about VOB. And I'm challenging you, Simon Ekpa. You know how to do expose. I told you when women called you on a meeting, Madam Bridget's meeting, that your downfall is going to be Nelly Ofebu. Defending Nelly Ofebu is going to be your downfall. And now you're going to fall. The world is going to watch you fall because there are more you don't know that you think
He's
you know.
fallen already.
And having said this, you looked at us and called us names. Even the people that are here talking about China Samoro lost it when he called us names. Chike Dozem lost it when he could not be a man and handle issues. And we are not afraid of anybody. We are not for Peter. We are not for Paul. We are to say it the way it is.
You
So
are
that is why
mad.
those people, they lost it where Umada are. Because if they had stood their ground and did the right thing, probably we wouldn't be where we are today. And but like as evidences are unfolding, we are seeing that you guys are all in one pot, cooking the same thing that got Nnamdi where he is today. Hence we roll when we say what we have found out. So
Come
Simon
on.
Ekpa, Nelly is there giving you information, and you think you're the only one that has information. You know better, or you know what I'm talking about. Because you know where you can get to. I get there 3 times. Having said that, Simon Ekpa said brokers. This is we started with Madam Bridget Okafor. That was where we used to go. until Madam Fixer, manipulator Idu, took over. And they took our money and gave to you to open Voice of Biafra for you. And you lied to the Biafrans that individuals sponsored that money,
Wow.
sponsored that Biafra VOB. When the time comes, you're going to tell Biafrans who are the trustees of that VOB and where it was registered. I've told you it's better for you to apologize and leave a sleeping dog lie. And you called us illiterate because we decided to keep it cool. We are in America, you're in Finland. We will tell you that there are ways Americans do things and everything is in the public. The money where it went, you better tell your girlfriend, your Yibo, to tell you where that money came from because we all know where it came from. IRS is going to come after her and the Yibo is going to go to jail. Mark my word today. If she does not confess and bring everything to normalcy,
All
Yibo
of
is going to go to jail.
you, remember that all of these people, oh, all of them, they need to confess. They need to come clean, oh, because all of them still have skeleton in their cupboard. This is not the real confession, oh, but we are moving forward. Let us continue.
I promise you that. Okay? So you can come and defend them. People are asking you, this is America. Every money, we know where it can be traced. Yes. Latrina Peters said, Oyibo removed that money when Mazi Namdi was arrested because she said she does not want Nenayanya to get hold of the money.
Why? Why?
So she said it was when there was a project and the Oyibo in a meeting said that there was no money. That was when she raised an eyebrow that what happened to the 700 and something that you removed. They removed that money and closed the account. IRS is going to find out because we're going to use independent auditors to follow you guys. You guys don't know how prepared we are. If we can do it to get it to the zoo, we can do it in America. We are all in America. It will only take money. And me, us, as individuals in this America, we follow it to the logical conclusion. It will only take money to hire whoever, to get whatever done. We will do it.
Of course.
So if you are in Finland and you're talking with two sides of your mouth because these women are using Biafra money to give to you, to give feel that you can get up and raise your mouth against women. Now, Simon Ekpa, you think you're gonna condole or you're gonna expose corruption in the zoo, and here you're sitting on top of corruption. You only picked the one that was written on a pencil and said, where did the money come? The money came out from where IRS is going to tell you. Tell you, but she knows. And by then, Asawa Jaga de Wahanga Salite, my court cases. There are a lot of court cases I get bolite. So warn her not to take Biafra for granted. We are in a struggle. My people are dying every day.
Of course.
We are not here to use Biafra money to do boyfriend, girlfriend. That is not what we're here for. We are not in this struggle to use our money to do Oringa. That is not what we're here for. While people are dying and we need our money to defend ourselves. So now, with this cheap propaganda and all this nonsense, it's not going to be tolerated. They've called us a shower. They've called us a, what else can you call us? What else? No other thing. So we are and Simon, the battle you cannot win is this battle you're picking with your mother. I don't care where you take it to. Ndi Kenya na hand on America here, anya na ha get you to trouser. Mark my word. So for you to stay where you are, not knowing my educational level, not knowing Rosemary's education, not knowing the mother behind the camera, and you call us illiterate because you think you have arrived. What do kala? I got caught to go to When a man thinks he has arrived, let him be careful lest he falls. I told you Nelly is going to fall, and when she's falling, she's going to drag it, and she's dragging you down. Your empty pride is getting on everybody's damn nerves. And if you don't know, whom are they going to tell you? You are becoming too pompous and arrogant over your entire life. And you think Biafra is you and you are Biafra. You are Idu King. They have crowned you Idu King.
Of course.
We know the game. If it is not paracetamol, Panadol, it cannot be the same thing as Panadol. You cannot take authority. You are not Nnamdi Kanu. Nobody knows you. You are not Nnamdi Kanu, period. We are only supporting you because, yes, you make good expose. And after the expose, what next?
What next?
You have seen that ESN has slipped off your hand. We have exposed you people and the money. Now you went to launch MP. That MP, whatever has
M. Branch, we have exposed him, claiming that he's the one in charge of ESN, extorting money from gullible people. Some of you are in my comment section writing rubbish, extorting money from them, claiming that he is in charge of ESN. I am asking myself, when ESM was formed, is Simon Ekpa, who involved him? All of a sudden, he became the commander of ESN. After Nelly Ofebu went to tune Tina Samoru, let's change these names to this one. Let's change the name of DOS to ESN Command and destroy command and control. All of a sudden, Simon will become the commander of ESN. And let Simon work with you. Simon from nowhere, who is not a member of IPOB, you change the name, let him work with you. Is that, what do you call it? What do you call it? I know that you people that Perima has brainwashed you to the extent of no return. But sometimes when you come to a program like this, pay attention. Instead of being emotional, let us defend this criminal in Finland. He is your leader. He talks like your leader. He gives command. When Sit at Home was cancelled, he started promoting Sit at Home. That thing is going to take you to hell. It's taking you straight to hell. That's where it is taking you. If you do not want to come out of your ignorance, in 15 days' time, we will know who is following Ekperima. Are they human beings? Are they IPOB? Or are they those who always criticize Mazen Nnamdi Kanu whenever he comes online? We are going to find out. Let us continue.
Group. Is it in the classroom that they launch MP? When Nnamdi launched ESN, he launched it in a group on the ground, and people saw it. He went to the classroom to put rubbish together, and you come here to call Omada illiterate. How educated are you that you claim that this is an intelligent group and you expose them? In the Finland where you are, even in America, FBI and everything.
He's exposing everything that is, led secret in IPOB. M-Branch, Ekperima in Finland, Oja Turogi, he get claim money in a create M-Branch. You have crossed all the lines. M-Branch, in a create M-Branch, at Chinyaha uniform. M-Branch. Our people wake up. Our people who are this in a gullible. Promote be. Just because he interviewed Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Just because Mazen Nnamdi Kanu told you to listen to him. Was he the only person Mazen Nnamdi Kanu told you to listen to that made you to be blind to this extent? Let us continue. Let's dive into the exposition.
Does anybody know them? You know them? Nobody. CIA, does anybody know them? Look at how intelligent and unintelligent man is. God the God to come and call him mother, uneducated, unintelligent. Are you serious? You are a stark illiterate because your action tells it out. There you know.
And the fact that I am actually trying to, put one or two together with this Umada broadcast does not mean that no more that they have come clean. No. It does not mean that they have come clean. Since this Umada, they left the structure, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the one they called their brother, gave to them. They went and started following Nelly. Ekperima in Finland of Idu Gomi. They started following them. Now you find out you are still, being constructive with what you are, instead of coming clean. You are saying if Chike Doziem took do what he's supposed to do. So what is he supposed to do? The lies of Nelly is still working in you too. Umada. The lies that Nelly instilled in you guys is still manipulating you guys. That is another thing that you haven't come out of. So if you are here debunking Simon Eba, you need to debunk yourselves as well. Because Nezia Zalazakano, in Anyana Bomodiocha, Nezia Zalazakano. I don't stand in bullshit. I don't recognize nonsense. With fear or no, without fear or favor, you guys need to come clean as well. The fact that you are exposing him, you guys need to tell us what made you guys deviate from the structure Mazen Nnamdi Kanu put in place. Telling us, sit at home was cancelled by Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Was cancelled by Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. When during the interview I did with Barrister Joffo, you heard him go back to command, go back to get instructions from the DOS. All of you acted like as if you didn't hear it, and I believe Barrister Joffo, there was interview today. You go to Rapture Media, you hear it. All of you, but still ignorant is still, whining you guys. Ignorance is still finishing you guys off. You are still here, right, running around the circle. Let us continue. Let us continue. Please, let's continue.
Bring your mouth well, mother, because many of us are PhD students. Many of us are already have PhD. Many of us are even chose to keep double masters by the side to work with whatever we want to. What you see in the public is not what it is. So don't come here and you don't have any better education than as I have a sister that is a lawyer. She had PhD in law, and she can handle you in any way. She can handle you. If you can look at us and
you are still overhyping this guy. It is like Daniel Unune. You are still overhyping this guy. This is overhyped rookie. You don't this guy, you are placing him in a position that he will never, attain until he dies. That is what make our people's eyes blind. Oh no, lawyer no, hey, military. In fact, he can be in charge of ESN. Army. Mad people everywhere. If I know what you n'isi unu apụtabe from it, ndị ụmụ nwanne anyị nọ na Nigeria, unu apụtabe from it. It is like now after education, nga youth service na buy, nga say youth service in say photo there, maybe in say photo with ndị army. Mputazia sando chisi, I was a military man in Nigeria. They will believe me because they don't know, because that is how it is. Or maybe if I go to shooting range here where I am, shooting range, I do my competency test. After that, I will come and tell you that I'm a law enforcer. You will believe it, of course, because you saw me with Ewen Obodoyibo. If you will believe it. Let us continue.
Call us illiterate. You are an illiterate because you are perverting justice, Simon Ekpa. Among all the things Umada revealed, the only thing you could pick was the one written in a pencil. We will show you where that money came from and where it was lodged in, because IRS is going to tell you. You both knows they're going to tell her. Definitely they will. Now, how about that in the same report that you both lied that she was paying lobbyists 85,000 a month as against 35,000 and 35,000 only times two. Meanwhile, she said she was paying them 85,000. How about that? You didn't address it, Mr. Intelligent, educated fool.
Why
You didn't
would
see
you?
that. Mr. Educated.
How do you imagine? How do you expect one boy to address the boss? You know, there is something you people don't understand. How do you expect Simon to address Oyibo and Nelly, her boss? Do you want her to lose that? Do you want him to lose his position? Or do you want him to lose his job? I told you guys they divided themselves in this way so that what is going to happen, they don't sink once. You won't understand where they are coming out from until they finish the whole money in order to put Idu in place. So that when Mazen Namdekano comes out, they will flaunt Idu. Now Idu will become a platform of its own. They will tell Mazen Namdekano, you say that anything anybody can do to get Biafra, they should do it. That's what your word. This is what we have done. And you cannot fight it because you are not the only one who is entitled to get us Biafra. That is what they will tell Mazen Namdekano. And you are thinking that, you know, it is still a joke. It is no longer a joke. This is serious. Continue.
Expose. You didn't see where Latrina Macpeter stated that Oyibo said 95,000 was left, and we circled it and showed you where she lodged in only 60,000 and 5,000, making it 65,000. You didn't ask your girlfriend, where is the other one? Mr. Educated Illiterate. You looked at Umad and you call us illiterate. You came to Bridget meeting, Biafra women meeting, and they told you to work with gallant men and women who are actually working hard to restore our nation. You said you're going to get back. You never did. I was in that meeting. I told you that your downfall is going to be Nelly, and she has already dragged you down. You don't know that you live in a glass house. You shouldn't throw a stone. When you throw a stone and it's thrown back on you, your house will crumble. Go ahead and tell the world what else you know about 21 million. That Umada that took 1 month to investigate it, or that they didn't find out, that you that live in Finland, that we find out. We challenge you to go and expose it. And if you don't, shame onto you. You think I'm the kind of woman you can intimidate with all this your cheap propaganda because you're benefiting from the struggle.
Is it Tata Kunumal? Only Tata Kunumal no benefit from the struggle. Only Tata Kunumal. Mbana bunu umuada derelo umuada. Ayana bunu umuada highway. Una 4 years in Nzuzu. Una 4 years in the Iberibe. You saw us as the criminals who have collected money. But it takes, you know, it takes wisdom and divine wisdom to discern. When Buna cousin if a man a sign, or malo, what's up? You people could not discern what is going on. By the time you people will realize what is going on, Mazen Nam the Kano Apotago. And I cause you all my or cash go in. No Lucia here now, Basel. Or if I go, or cash go in a canal on our Basel. Let us continue.
You people, mad dog, told you that you are making money with Anta Biafra 1, Anta Biafra 2, Anta Biafra 3. You didn't hear when Sophia told you that they nearly them open VOB for you. Come and tell Biafrans who are the trustees of VOB. And where
that same was Sophia now is still on the program with the boss of Simon Ekberima. The same was Sophia who said Mazen Nam the Kanu wife na criminal. Mazen Nam the Kanu wife na shawo. She is now live with Nelly Ofebu, boss of Ekberima in Finland. The one Ekberima in Finland said that she has never committed anything crime. Chukunna mekwelo mmadụ ebele. Chukunna melu mmadụ ebele na this struggle I know. Chukunna mela ya ebele na struggle nke anyị nọ.
was he registered? Because definitely it was not registered in America. When we in that report, you didn't see where your so-called Oyibo has removed name of Nelly and Latrina as trustees of Umeri Arondi Inc.
Wow. Wow.
LLC. Before she removed it, we had already gotten the document where there were three trustees, and then she removed it and it became one trustee. You didn't
Wow.
see. You didn't ask her, why would Nelly be a trustee and also an overseer and also an auditor to an account that she has interest in? If you want to be honest, he who wants to come for justice must come with clean hands.
Likewise, you
So my
guys.
question to you, Simon Ekpa, and I want Biafrans to ask Simon Ekpa, what is your interest? What is your interest? What is your interest in this thing?
His interest is that he is a power monger. And he has the opportunity where PDP woman Nelly Ofebu, he has the opportunity where PDP woman called him and tell him this is what is in the table. And according to, from my observation, people like you, people are following you, you have followers. Now we have to do this, like that. That is what is in the table. They proposed it, he cut it because he is a power monger. He sold out, he cashed in. Now, that is his interest. Power monger and money. Power and money. That is his interest. And he is cashing in. And he is telling you millions are watching him, millions are following him, millions of a fulave who are not in this struggle, who does not know is from was in this struggle, who does not know present and the past tense in this struggle, or worse and opposite. They don't know. Those are the people following him. A power monger, where he want to be a power. He want to call the shot at all costs. I must call the shot. That is his problem. And that is his, primary, objective. Let us continue. Let us continue. Play. Continue.
What is your interest in the whole thing? I'm asking you. Mama Biafra, please try and log in again. I can see that you are trying to come in, but your device is not connecting. Log off and come back again. So my question to you, Simon, is what is your interest? When Umada saga came, 21 million, you didn't speak. Why are you speaking now? You forever remain shut up your mouth. Remember, forever remain shut. If you cannot speak the truth and speak it all the time, then forever remain mute. Because if you think you will use Biafra money and they'll be using it to pay for your VOB, we're going to expose everything. If Biafra want to come, let it come. If it doesn't want to come, so be it. Because we're going to plug and...
Point of correction, Umuada Highway. Point of correction. Whether you people open VOB or VOS or ABS, Biafra will come. Whether you jam the BOS or COS, Biafra must come. We are not a loser. We don't take no for an answer. Nothing will change what we have in mind. Biafra must come. My children will not suffer or run away from my home just because of these evil people who call themselves the government or elite. Biafra must come, and we are going to shape the land of Biafra to be better than that Europe and America we are running away to all the time. Our children must live a better life. We are suffering, and we cannot allow our children to go through the same faith. So when you believe in that it is VOB, you still having interest in this experiment that you are talking about. Whether you destroy VOB, what is VOB to do with Biafra actualization? Is VOB going to give us Biafra? Do we not have Radio Biafra? Umuada Highway. Do we not have Radio Biafra? When you come out to call an evil, you call it evil. Call a spade a spade. Say the truth and shame the devil. If you die speaking the truth, you are dying an honorable person. Let us continue.
Uproot all the weeds among us, all the moles among us, before Biafra will come. And you seem to be one of those moles. And Biafrans seem not to be paying attention to your activities. We told you Nelly is no longer a Biafran. You continue seeing a woman who is having visual hallucination, who is having auditory hallucination, hearing a woman that we advise you to tell her to seek for medical psychiatric evaluation. Very soon we're gonna let the school where she teaches to tell them that she's not fit to handle children. Nelly is hearing voices. That is a psychiatric.
So she's a teacher. Wow. She's a teacher. Who knows how she will be brainwashing people, brainwashing the youth, or brainwashing the children. She's a teacher. Wow. Dr. Nelly is a teacher. Please, if you have to help those children that she's brainwashing, you should help them.
Manifestation. And we told you, if you really care for her, tell her to seek for medical advice, psychiatric advice. You never did. You're busy defending her because you benefit from the struggle. And you had the gut to call Umada illiterate. How educated are you? I challenge you, show your certificate. Let's bring out certificates and show. I challenge you. All this your expose. What Sophia told you, yes, because Nelly was giving you information. Yes, she was giving you information. That's why they're using lobbyists who are spying for them everywhere. So
now I understand. Nelly is using Wasofia to remind Simon, if you deviate, already Wasofia do Simon akananti. Now I got something. Now I get it. Because you cannot tell me that this Wasofia, after speaking jargon, after talking rubbish, with Ono Jeligined, Okan on a program with Nelly now, live as we speak. Eperima did not see it as evil. For those of you who are joining us for this first time, maybe I would love to play that video of that one Anna or Sophia. Agaba herself already. I know that so many of you are not aware of what is going on. Before we proceed what we are doing here, because as an atopon nkita egosi akorafe idi aka ituri ambo. The same was Sophia. Now I've been putting one or two together. No wonder Nelly is using Wasofia to do Simon Akananti. Remember Ebibido. Remember where you started. You know, she's using her to remind Simon, to call Simon in order. This is the same Wasofia. Before we proceed here, listen to this so that you will know exactly who is this Agaba that we are talking about. Oh, I think, what the hell is going on? So let me try to bring in that video again. Wow. I'm trying to bring that video for me to remind you who this Wasofia is. I think, okay, it's downloaded. We're going to continue where we stopped.
So if you push me now, una the Kanu wife now shower because he leave the house now go to sleep with another man. Yes, now shower, now prostitute. Is a prostitute. Unfortunately, say una the Kanu wife use the papa money because the papa na all Jews or Kanu na they pay am. Na the part of money where they pay papa na they carry akwa London. If you want me with digger, I'm not feeling it that I was Ashawo, but if you want me to dig it, you know say if you push me, what you not supposed to hear. Now true, my brothers and sisters, now they can't wife na thief.
Did you hear that? Those of you who are joining us for the first time, for you to know who is this Uwa Sophia they are talking about. Uwa Sophia is the woman Nelly is using all the time to remind Simon where we pick you up from gutter. You know, she's always using her to remind her we picked you up from gutter. So if you want to go from grass to grace, you must, you know, fight with me. Fight with me. Let me send you from grace to grass. That's exactly what they're using Wasofia to do. This same woman is same woman in the same program with Nelly Ofebu and some other so-called Umuada, working and waiting for their dear gangster leader or gang leader, autopilot gang leader to come online so that they will stream his program while in a program. These are the same people working together. Insulting Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And you come and tell me autopilot this, autopilot that. I know the reason why I played this video. Because there are some people who are genuinely does not know what is going on. But I want you to know what is going on. Bala bala fellow kobolala. Atụọlụ nwata inu kọwalị ama a na-ego eji nnu ya na n'iyi. O nwere a lot of ndị nọ na comment section a ego eji nnu fa na n'iyi. Imagine all of a sudden people don't know who is their leader anymore. All of a sudden. When I speak it, you say, when I speak the truth, you take, I must bring Judge Money to kill him. You must come and kill Judge Money. You come to my inbox to threaten me, to tell me you will visit my family soon. I tell you, go and visit them. Tell them I say hello to them. But write that rubbish for me again. Can't talk FBI life, okay, if you're not. I have your documentaries. I have your documentaries. You are a lawyer. More than a guy. We will go to court, me and you. You will show me what you are made of. Come for your capacity. At some point, I want to see your capacity. Because I know you are in Europe. We cannot do it on the street. And that is exactly the reason why I also told you, if you want us to do it in Biafra land, this is an Easter holiday. We can go and check it out there. Not to send me rubbish inbox message, because you are actually, waking up the agu in me, the lion in me. You are waking it up by sending me a threatening message in my inbox. You have no idea. You cannot stop this fire. You will never quench this fire. Let us continue.
And you know, Simon, many women are already upset with you because of your hanging out, because of your behavior, your shielding Nelly and Oyibo. Umada said they stole our money, 700 and something thousand. They stole it. They embezzled it. You didn't. All you could do is to say, "Oh, illiterate." They wrote it in a pencil. You are the worst. You are the worst saboteur I can ever talk of. You are just. I don't know the adjective to qualify you.
He's a criminal.
You are such a person that you are not dependable. Let me use them. You are Nnamdi Kanu.
What's the name?
Have you ever seen Nnamdi Kanu pervert justice? Did you ever see Nnamdi Kanu take side in anything?
I am going to leave you guys there. I am going to sideline you guys over that highway. I am going to leave you guys here. You are still on the highway because you haven't changed from the last time I heard from you guys. the fact that you guys are exposing Eperima in Finland, I don't know what triggered you guys fight. Because you guys, as long as I'm concerned, no other highway, because you have never spoken what you need to speak. That will show me that you have gone there, you tried, you see that these people are not the real people. You haven't shown me any sign to it. So you are still Omada Highway, autopilot, Omada. You are still there. Let us continue. Let me bring the testimony of Eberima in Finland after listening to his Omada. Ndị fana eri, kareri, ndị ọ ga-abụ ezuo kareri ude na atọtuo ngịga. Now that is them. Let us bring him in. Wow. Who is here talking rubbish? Can I stop? Who are you referring to actually? Watching or calf? Can you stop making mockery of yourselves? Who, I don't know, watching or calf? Please tell me, who are you writing to? Are you writing to Omoada or are you writing to me? Tell me, who are you referring to? Is it me or Omoada? Because I want to know. I want to know. Omoada today. Omoada today. All this while, Eberima in Finland, they tell you that everyone is a criminal, but he has no lawyer that will release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. He left Mazen Nnamdi Kanu court case in the hands of criminal, and he tell you he love Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. You digest it. But he's there raising fund every day, collecting money, cashing in every day. He is. Everybody is a criminal, including myself. I agree. But why did you leave Mazen Nnamdi Kanu court case in the hands of we that is a criminal? Why? But you say you are Mazen Nnamdi Kanu disciple, the first love of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. You are the one who loves him more than every other person. So why? Does that make sense to you? Those who are still reasonable there, does it make sense to you? It does not make sense to me. If it makes sense to you, it does not make sense to me. Let us continue. Continue with the voice of
since the kidnapping of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, I have been working with everybody.
Wow.
I've been working with this side. I've been working with that side. I have tried to be as neutral.
Did you see from the beginning, first lie, he's been working with everybody. Since the kidnap of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, he's been working with everybody. Let us see where it is taking us to.
As possible. Anytime this person invites me for a talk, I will always defend the other. Anytime the other invites me for a talk, I will always defend the other side. It has been like that. So, and I am not going to change. Because I see what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu went through in the hand of these people. It is not an easy thing. So when you hate somebody and you don't like the person, you can't drag me into it.
Wow.
You can't drag me into fighting Oyibo. You can't drag me into fighting Nelly. The same thing goes to, you can't drag me into fighting Bridget. You can't drag me into fighting any person that I see is genuine. And other people, I don't know them. The only person I know is...
Remember, these people that are genuine, are the same people that I played the video now. Tell you, Nnamdi Kanu's wife is this, Nnamdi Kanu's wife is that. The same people who wrote this memo, or this rubbish, or will I call it a poster. They wrote a poster about Mazen. This one is coming from the same woman who fixed this Eberima in Finland in the position where she is. It's the same people whom they have never seen anything wrong with. they are the same people who wrote this memo. Our first lady is missing in action. The reason why they told you she was missing in action was after they have kidnapped the husband, they went ahead to look for her to see what they can do to her. They were disappointed that they could not find her in a location where they know she was. They become disappointed. They now come and tell you she's missing in action. That is the reason why this Akunakuna in Norway, Afufu, is coming to tell you Nnamdi Kanu's wife. She moved from where she is, this and that. Because they were looking for her to do to her what they did to her husband. Let us continue. Now, I am going to bring to you where the cabals are right now. I am going to also bring to you the cabals, where they are. The ones that he is saying that they have not done anything wrong. Let me try.
Madam Bridget, like from the other side. So every other person that is coming now to rant and all that, I don't know who they are.
Wow.
The only person I know is Madam Bridget. So, and if I am in any place, I will also defend Madam Bridget whenever something is up against her, maybe they lie against her or something like that. I will always do that. So that have not changed. But what I will not sit down and watch is when people come and try to blackmail me, blackmail everybody, you know, that they are the god of women, they are the god of the sea, they are the god of everything. They can destroy anybody, they can bring somebody up and they can bring somebody down and all that. I want to advise these two ladies. I'm going to play their video and I will advise them. But the advice I'm giving you, two of you, because I still do not believe that you are representing Umuada.
Wow. They don't believe now that they are representing Umuada, but they are the original Umuada according to you guys. When you guys or maybe I don't know what was making you guys to call them the original Umuada, that the rest of them, even the ones in Biafra land, are fake Umuada. Now you guys are now fighting yourselves. Now you are changing it for them, they are changing it for you. We continue.
The advice I will give you people is weapon do not continue on this path. Do not pick a fight that you cannot finish. I have not done anything wrong to any of you.
Wow.
They say that I called Umuada illiterate. And I challenge them. If you know where any video, any audio, where I open my mouth and address Umuada as illiterate.
I want you to pay attention, Oshu, because he will now tell you even if. And the reason why he is actually not, he's starting it this way is number one, he knows that Umuada knows what in fact, they know themselves together. Both of these people, they know themselves together. Have you ever seen him talking about DOS like this? On our folk can abba more for akam. Okay, for 2 years, abba more for akam, more to say abba folk. But you know, they are torn against him now. On a petifa. Come out that no ga law offer closer again. Let us continue.
Please, I challenge them to bring such video forward. These two women, spent almost 1.5 hours or 1 hour plus abusing me, calling me all sort of names.
Wow.
That are called Umuada illiterate. So first of all, I want to challenge them because they have been accusing Nelly of lying. They have been accusing everybody that I'm working with of lying. But they have come to lie against me. They say that I call Umuada illiterate. I want them to bring any evidence, any video, because they were actually addressing the live video, the live broadcast I made, which I call the ERAT, the sewage rat, sharing an account that was written with a pencil
Did you hear his explanation? He actually remembered where Umuada was talking about. He actually remembered. So there is something about it. There is a truth behind the claim of Umuada. So he actually remembered where he made his utterances. And now he wants to make Umuada as if that they misunderstood him. That is what is going on here. But let us continue. As you can see now, in that the gathering of the wicked people, in their gathering, Nelly Ofebuwa and every other person in that platform, they are joined with the Berima in Finland now. They are now listening. They are on the background now listening. After they have congregated, those controlling him, they come online first. The same people who insulted my, when you insult my, when somebody insults your wife, they have insulted you. Are you not aware of that? If somebody right now go to your wife, tell your wife you are a bitch, you are a criminal, you are an illiterate, you are that, do you know what that person is doing? The person that you believe you have a good relationship with, it is not an outsider. It's somebody you believe you have a good relationship with. They go there insulting your wife. What does that tell you? They don't have regards for you or your home. That's what these people are doing to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's wife, are doing to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's siblings. You heard the video, of course, so I am not exaggerating. There are many more of them. Because those who are autopilot, they don't come to hear the truth. They only come to fight the truth. They don't come to hear the truth. They come here to fight the truth. That is the problem of this autopilot. And if they will one day come to hear the truth, I believe they will learn.
A figure was written with a pencil, and I called them illiterate, those sharing it. So I do not know where I have called Umuada. I mentioned and called Umuada are illiterate. Please, I want everybody to bring the evidence of me addressing our Umuada as illiterate. And if such evidence, didn't come, I don't even need the apology. But the only thing I will ask them to do is to go and think about the fight they are getting into.
Wow.
Because it is not going to be my battle. I don't fight women.
Wow.
So, however, I can when offer tupu oraka mado. You cannot push me to fight Nelly. You cannot push me to fight Madam Oyibo. It is not possible. You can't push me. Likewise, nobody pushes me to fight anybody. When the issue of the other people that are criminals came up, a lot of people pushed me. Do this.
Who are those other
people? Not go because people pushed me. I came out because I found every evidence that I want, and I was convinced that it is time to strike them.
You haven't found any.
So I don't just come.
You haven't found who are calling Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's wife. Do you know what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's wife signifies, represent in the eyes of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's wife is Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's dignity. Are you paying attention? Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's wife is his dignity. So how can you say you haven't found evidence? But these people going around insulting her, calling her names, you haven't found any evidence. You have not found. That is the elementary part of the evidence we are talking about, because it never started today. And you are opening your mouth to tell us you haven't found evidence.
To start doing scandal, blackmailing people because somebody asked me to do that. I don't do that. So nobody will push me to attack anybody. So all the women.
But Nelly pushed you to attack the structure laid by Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. You bought it. They pushed you to attack the DOS. You bought it. You say they can, because they are the ones who are concocting the so-called evidence. They are concocting it. You say Chike Doziem started collecting salary because after Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was arrested or was kidnapped. You say he started collecting salary. Who gave you that information? You don't know. You say he went to Nigeria to drive Jeep. Who gave you that information? Who gave you the information? Where is the picture of those who saw him in Nigeria driving Jeep? Ndala, all over the place, they agreed with you. They agreed with you. But now they can't push you. They can't push you this time around. But they could push you to fight Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. When you fight Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, when you fight the structure led by Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, you are fighting the Mazen Nnamdi Kanu himself, because Mazen Nnamdi Kanu made it clear to me and you. If you have any complaint, keep it until I return. Do not go about meddling in the affairs of the leadership. If you have any complaint, keep it until he returns.
This is a family business.
Now, let me bring it to you before we proceed. Let me bring it to you where Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, because we they play in the show. Unfortunately, I don't have the full voice, but I have where I cut it out from audio, from a program.
Others believers. I am making this statement with direct reference to the nonsense happening in Aba and elsewhere.
Everywhere now.
In Aba, we have a coordinator in Aba. Everybody will be knowing our coordinator until I come home. If you have any complaint, you keep it until I come. This was the reason why we lost the war between 67 and 70. Lack of
discipline. If you have any complaint, keep it until I come home. But you have your own. You and Nelly, in Finland, Nelly Ritters, and or the other members of the syndicate, you decided to hijack IPOB account because you claim you have a complaint. If you have complaint, keep it to yourself. Do not act upon it until I return. Order. Direct order. You cannot tell me that he gave this order before he, inside DSS dungeon, because according to you, you can't take orders from him. He gave this order knowing that a day like this will come. He gave it knowing that a day like this will come. Every day you play where he say we should listen to Ekperima in Finland. Every time you hear the video where he say you should listen, but you don't listen to other instruction that he gave to you. You don't. Where it favors you, you read it. And the author and the pastor. Where it favors them, they read it in order to take money from you, tithe and offering. That is how it is. There is no difference between what you guys are passing through now.
Two women that came to start
have been passing through in the hands of Christianity. Let us continue.
Shouting and ranting and abusing Simon Ekpa. I am not asking you to apologize to me. I want you to apologize to God that I worship. God in heaven, the God that created the heaven and earth.
It is indeed you don't have regard for anything. You don't have regard for anything. The God you worship. So that is the reason why in the name of what do the Catholic people call it? Is it Blessed Holy Sacrament or what? That is the reason why you jebute adosana azoke. Can the mother we feel in efe chuku? Alusindo chaki in efe. Ose aya poni sala nyalo sa pilapi. Onya wakina akpisala nyana azoke eba. And the man on where if found pastor. Onya wakiji we bute adosana azoke. And on the Catholic can esogi. Oga bon the Catholic can esogi fa. Ibute adosa kwa na azoke mwe candle. Onya puta osi na nwa ekpegbu onwe na ekpere. Hai onye ekpesa ụwa. Onya nwa bụ ife iji alafu ndị mmadụ. Onya nwa bụ ife iji alafu ndị mmadụ. You want regard, not even for, you don't have regard for God. How can you have regard for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? They must apologize to God. Who are you going to apologize to? All these lies that you have concocted, all this instigation you have done, all this our people that through your instigation and Nelly Ofebu said that you guys killed 9 men. Who are you going to apologize for that? For the blood of these people? Who are you going to apologize to? Let us continue.
Apologize and ask for forgiveness from God. I am not going to tell you that you are going to carry nguro. This woman, one of the women, opened her mouth and lay curse on herself that she is going to carry nguro. Wow. She is going to carry blind child. She's going to carry dead child. All manner of things she said on a live broadcast against Simon Ekpa. Makagene, she claimed that Simon Ekpa called them illiterate. Now, my people, if I have addressed Umuada,
it is not only because you call them illiterate, it is because you and Nelly Ofebu is hijacked this struggle and leading this struggle into destruction. You have stolen all the money, $740-something thousand. $740-something thousand. You guys embezzled it. Why wouldn't you be proud of what you are doing? Why wouldn't you be proud of what you are doing? And you are capitalizing because you call them illiterate. It is not only because you call them illiterate. Maybe if I can say, according to me, the reason why that you guys are fighting, because according to their utterances, it means that they haven't come back fully. They are still in the middle, trying to see who will, if you will consider giving them more percentage. I don't know. That is my opinion. It's not what I am, imposing on it, but that is what I am thinking. If you are not with me, you can be against me. If you are not with me, you are against me. So that is it. If you are not a Soviet Union, you are against Soviet Union. If you are not a NATO, you are against NATO. That's how it is. So you cannot be tell me you are in the middle. You can't be in the middle. It is not my word. It is the word of Chukwu Okike. And that is how it is. Let us continue.
As illiterate.
Thank you. $747,000, almost $1 million. Kunu bubago na IPOB in Kanu waino. Na IPOB in Kanu waino.
Where is the video that I addressed them? Where is the audio that I called Umuada illiterate? Even if I have called Umuada illiterate, doesn't warrant this woman to say that Simon Ekpa will carry nguro, Simon Ekpa will carry dead child, Simon Ekpa will carry this and carry that. I have not come to do that. I will not lay a curse on you. But any day you are picking fight, Wow. Any day you are picking up fight, make sure you pick the right fight.
Hey! Oh my God, if I don't want to water child, put on as soon as I believe. Up that child from Eben, or child on as soon as when he finish eat this rubbish, on as soon as I believe, or not digest. Otogi tiamaka no man e blow go coffee and so na blow coffee or tire we bia se agwabu sabu n'isi o sabakwa ha no n'isi obanye wa ozo diabolical people man o bulu so called blessed sacrament dosa na azu ya. Do you think there is something if if you are a Roman Catholic, you don't do ordinana. You don't go to our ordinana. Roman Catholic, you are, ordinana ndocha. Omenana ndocha. Manena gwa any day. ị ga-ekpo ọkụ maọbụ ịjụ oyi. Emeghe otu a bụpụ gị n'ọnụ. So ọ tachaa ya oweli a na-asụ n'isi, ile ya na-atọ. Let us continue.
8 months ago, this is exactly how it started. I was warning them, leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Wow.
I do not fight anyhow. I do not fight anyhow. Leave me alone. For the past 8 months, I was begging until the thing go out of hand. So everything I'm going to say today is going to be true.
Did you hear that? He was telling them, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Do you know the reason why he said that he was telling them, leave me alone? That means that it is because they are trying to correct you from what you are doing. That is the reason why you gathered against them. That is the reason why you start now what you are doing. It does not mean that they are guilty of what you call them, but because you want to get a revenge of the exposition they did on you. Are you paying attention, Biafrans? Are you listening? He is not fighting the structure of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu because the structure defaulted or because the structure is wrong or criminal. He is fighting them because they prevented his criminal activities that he wants to bring into the structure. And he was telling them, leave me alone, leave me alone. Because they could not leave you alone. Because we IPOB, we are not meant to see evil and leave it alone. Now you started concocting. Concoct. I don't know if you people pay attention to people when you watch them. Or you just listen to, pick chum, you go. He said he told them. And that is the reason why it resulted to what is going on today. Did you listen to that? Let's continue.
I'm not going to lay curse. I'm not going to lay curse on anybody.
Wow.
If I want to lay curse, the curse goes to Nigeria government.
Wow.
The curse goes to the people that are killing us.
Wow.
The curse goes to those terrorists. So if you have power,
whether you want to lay curse or not, when we lay our curse, anybody who wants us not to get our freedom, anybody who has come into IPOB to steal from IPOB, to enrich themselves from IPOB, to make anybody, regardless of who he is, whether it is my mother, whether it is my father, whether it is my siblings, so that is how we lay our curse. So don't tell us that you don't want to lay curse. Lay the curse. Let those who are guilty, let them get to the end of the curse that you are laying. Let that curse, let it out. Don't say you don't want to lay a curse. You know you can lay a curse. Why? What are you waiting for? Lay the curse. If you are doing great, lay the curse. Cast the first stone. Because, all of you that are endangering this struggle, a curse is already following all of you. A curse is already following all of you. So don't dig around the bush, say you don't want to lay curse. Go ahead and lay that curse if you know you can. Meanwhile, you are trying to defend your innocence according to you. Let us continue. Curse does not kill a person who is not guilty. So why are you not saying you don't want to lay a curse? A curse is something you can lay. It is your right. As long as you know you are laying that curse, it is your right. Okay? So let's bring it on. But you put it on you can't lay curse on anybody. Because when you lay that curse, it is going to come back to you in 100-fold. Are you paying attention? And you know that. The same reason why you know that oath works. That is the reason why you say you cannot take an oath in IPOB. You can't take an oath because you know that if you take an oath is going to come back and kill you. That is the reason why you refrain from it. You run away from it. Now you are telling us you cannot lay a curse. Lay a curse because it's coming back to you.
That will make Simon Ekpa to carry Nguro. If you have power that will make Simon Ekpa to carry blind child, if you have power that will make Simon Ekpa to carry all these things that you said, please channel that power to the enemy, that those who participated in kidnapping our leader. Channel those power to those who are coming to kill us.
Why don't you lay your cause? You have it. Lay even to those who participated in kidnapping our leader. Lay it because you believe you have it. Lay it now upon those who participated in kidnapping of our leader. You're supposed to start from there. Then you come down to those who are actually telling you did something you did not do. Because that is how he brainwash you. That is how he brainwash you. Channel those power, channel this, channel that. How can they channel it, when you are even worse than the people, who are holding him? You sold Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, you Nelly Riteze. Even if you are not involved, they sold Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. You know about it. You know about it. Because they want to make you a leader. They want to make you their puppy leader. That's what they wanted to make you. Their puppy leader. Fanage 100,000 abata IPOB. They want to make you their puppy leader. And they know that you woman rapper. That is the reason why they picked you out of all people. They picked you up. And that is exactly what is going on. Let us continue.
If you kill Simon Ekpa, what are you going to gain? If you make Simon Ekpa carry a dead child, what are you going to gain? If you make Simon Ekpa carry Gwagoro, what are you going to gain? But I'm telling you, no man born of a woman will succeed in harming Simon Ekpa and any blood that come from me. I am not laying curse on anybody, including that woman. In fact,
dude, no man will succeed in harming you. He say, maka gị dị ọcha. Ma ọ bụ na aka gị dị ọcha. Mana ọ bụ na aka gị adịrọ ọcha, even anybody na-enwere ife pass that will succeed in harming you. That is how we do our own. Aka gị dị ọcha, no man will succeed in harming you or any blood that come from you. He said, but anybody, including the wind that passes by, will succeed in harming you. That is how it is. That is how it is. Oh, twice our own between us and the spirit of the land.
I forgive you. I forgive you. But remember, if you do not ask God to forgive you, whatever happens from now on, my hand is not dead there.
Wow.
Okay?
Wow.
Everything I'm going to say today.
You don't eat them. After you chop them or sabaziagi. On your not no dragon. On your not no dragon sword. Osagogin. Oh, if one name. The next Gobia's Saziagin.
Like you all know,
Justice Onozo Natube. Or Justice Onozo Natube. 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 Amara m ebe nke gụwa si afụta. Justice ọnụ dị Natube. Ị na-esendere m redhead. Ka ebe isi alịpụta ị na-esendere m redhead. Comment your anger in the comment section. Ka mmalụ na iwe na-ewe gị. Stop sending me redhead here. Okay, because your red head does not show whether you are angry or whether you are crazy. It doesn't show anything. Okay, let us continue.
anaghị m emegbu mmadụ. I'm going to play the video of these two women, and then after that, I will address them. But let me say one thing. For the very first time, I have never opened my mouth to call Umuada illiterate. And I challenge them to bring video where I call Umuada illiterate. And I'm not going to address this issue again. On the 28th of July, 2021, on this particular...
Dude, you cannot curse Umuada. The reason why you cannot curse Umuada is number one. Umuada, you and them, unu bukaleri. Unu bukaleri. Kaleri na luto atotu ongiga. That is the reason why Iji Wema and say amen. Because Obo no Muabur in your shoe now. Umuada kugi feme mero. Because Muhammad that no ana abu. Because when you lay a curse, if the person you are laying it on is innocent, nothing will happen. So I don't see the reason why you cannot say what you wanted to say. That is one thing you don't understand, because you don't know our culture, how it operates. They will think that this guy is innocent. After all, there is Blessed Virgin Mary behind him. Blessed sacrament or blessing sacraments or whatever you call it. Ije deceive our people. Ije blessed sacrament na azukpolukwe nke ị na-akpọ na dragon sword. Let us continue. Let us continue.
This particular seat, I want those who were attacking me to stop. That my hands are clean. They refused. So, I don't want anything to happen to anybody. My own is that I want everybody to stay and be alive.
Abo Willie Aja, I can feel your pain. I can feel your anger. The same anger that I am going through today. The same anger that I am going through. When I did not know whom this guy is working for, I followed him. I preached what he preached in my platform. I did, I preached what he preached in this platform. That is the reason why when I do my due diligence, found out that what I was following is actually the wrong path. I did 90 degrees turn around, 90 angle, like 90 degrees. Boy, you turn. The anger pushed me to what I am doing today, because I now understand. But all the maka so say again wachi niile. Kinye isi nya asa nya kwa asato na imaro nke ga akwa aga uzo. So I believe na me enye gi isi nya asa nya asato. That is what I did here. That is exactly what I did here. I followed him. I am not, at some point, I am not regretting preaching what he preached, because that gave me the time to study him, to know where he is coming from, to know when he is lying. Don't take it too hard on yourself, but we continue to expose his criminality. I understand exactly what your pain is. Abo Willie Aja. Let us continue.
You see this woman. Do not look at me that I'm always laughing. I don't want to. I don't want to, insult woman. That is, I don't want to do that, and I will not do that. I will not do that.
Hey,
and like I said, I have forgiven all of you,
even
without asking for apology. Because for me, I can't do anything with your apology. But you cannot push me to.
He cannot insult woman, but he went and said to Omote Biafra. I hope you remember. She said no jumu wine melon so, but also Omote Biafra now this our comrade South Africa na Ghana skirt, yeah. I hope you will remember that one. He doesn't insult woman just to to brainwash you because we told him to put Nelly and the Ritas in place. Now he is now playing a defensive. I don't insult woman, but he was insulting Omote Biafra for telling him the truth. He said that this comrade in South Africa was going to her skirt in a public domain. Is that not an insult to woman? We hold you according to what you say. What you say will be used against you in the court of law. That is what we are doing. You don't insult woman, but you said to Omoto Biafra that she's opening her skirt for one of our comrades in South Africa. Is it not true? If I am not speaking the truth, write it on the comment section. I will bring it to the public. If I am not speaking the truth. Because every time you go contrary to what what you have said before, I will remind you. You don't insult woman. Is Omoto Biafra not woman? A beautiful Biafran woman for that matter. She's just not a woman. She's not just a woman. Not just that woman. She is a beautiful Biafran, woman. Ada Biafra. He insulted her without looking back. Ada Biafra. But today you are telling us you don't insult woman. All of them are coming out from your mouth. They are all coming out from your mouth. No, it's not Ikenga. It's not Ikenga. It is the one. This guy claimed that Biafra is paying their school fees. He claimed that Biafra is paying the school fees of that comrade. That's what he claimed. I know that broadcast he made, and I know when he started insulting Omote Biafra. So I remember it vividly. I am very, very, I have a retentive memory. So that is the reason why I am doing what I am doing. So you cannot say it today. You can't go inside the bush, you kill, and you come out and say who is killing this person. Because that's what you do every day. Onoha, yes. Onoha. Ikechukwu Onoha. Thank you very much. Ekekwe Gabriel Onyeka. That means that I am saying the truth. I don't exaggerate. I don't talk things that I don't know. That's what you said. This thing on my screen is actually the Ipob press release. When they say, I am going to read this press release, by the time we finish this program. I am going to read it out for you. Yes, Ndo Ikechukwu Onoha. That is exactly whom he said that he's going under the skirt of Omote Biafra. Biggest insult. If Omote Biafra is a married woman, what do you think? Or if she have a fiancé or a boyfriend, what do you think will be of her? Just like the way you make people you bring people to this place saying that the comrade is now, busy with another man's wife, Melon and Metal. I have that video and I titled it Melon and Metal. I have it here. Even that one, it won't take me 2 minutes to bring it. Because that is the reason why I titled that one. So that is how you say you don't insult women. What have you done there? Let us continue.
To attack Nelly. You cannot push me to attack Oyibo. You cannot even push me to attack even those people at the other side.
Wow.
You can't push me.
Which people?
I will attack them if you want me to attack anybody, I will attack the person when I have evidence against that person.
This is evidence. This is evidence. This is evidence. So if you say you don't have evidence, this is evidence.
If he,
this is evidence.
That they pay Papa, now he carry a London. Oh, because he leave the house, man, go to sleep.
This is evidence.
So if you push me now, una the kind of wife now shower because he leave the house, man, go to sleep with another man. Yes, now shower, now prostitute. Is a prostitute. So unfortunately, say una the kind of wife use the Papa money because the Papa na all Jews or kind na they pay. Now the part of money where they pay Papa, now they carry a London. If you want me with digger.
So is there any more evidence that you want to get from this, or you do autopilot? You know, I want you to know these are the same people. You're looking for evidence. This lady, Nelly or Fabe, all of them.
Attack anybody. So you people are coming out to rage. You made some.
They congregate. They were live today. Now, before you come online now. They were live, waiting for you. When you come online, they now bring your program to their platform. But you haven't found evidence. You have not found evidence when they say if Nnamdi Kanu come out, they will block the whole Biafra land. If Nnamdi Kanu come out and continue with the structure and not promoting Idu, he will see Pepe. It is not evidence. It is not evidence yet. Mad people everywhere.
I don't know whether it was you that brought me to Biafra struggle. I don't know whether it was you that, asked me to come and join Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I do not know how you made me. I don't know. I want everybody to listen to this.
While you are waiting to listen to that, let me show one efulefu, another evidence. While you are waiting to listen to that, let me show another efulefu, another evidence. Who told me I have never come with evidence? Let me show that efulefu, another evidence. The reason why he must tackle his boss. He must put his boss in order. Because ranting on my comment section, talking rubbish, asking me if I have ever come with evidence. Let me show you. Because of course, you people are not on social media. That is the reason why I repeat it every day. In case those of you who does not know who is Nelly. Who is Nelly? This is the boss of Eberima in Finland.
There's nothing like Biafra anymore. Somebody sent me a clip of what's that guy that used to live in Jele. telling you that Biafra
The one he's talking about are those who carry Nigeria flag, go to court every court date of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and they will be saying you should not release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Is the one whom Nelly is working with, communicating with. He said he sent him a clip. He sent her a clip. Listen, you will see even Nigella and he's doing the same thing we are talking about.
is a scam. That there's nothing like Biafra. That guy is right because there's nothing like Biafra. Biafra is already ended. Biafra did not destroy us because light has prevailed over darkness. All the people telling you that Biafra has ended.
What happened to Nnamdi Kanu?
Did you hear it? This is court. This is the Mazen Nnamdi Kanu court. The court of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the day they were fighting Sowore. That was the date. This is the same guy who sent Nelly video clip telling Nelly that Biafra is finished. And this man is Ofebu. Nelly is Ofebu. I don't know if they are brothers, so that is it. Let us continue.
Supporters. Why?
And the only way it can be made manifest is if we fight it out with our own hands.
Did you see the three of them? You see the one who called Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's wife name, that Boko. Bokano on the other side. I don't know how your screen is in front of you. Bokano on your right hand side is the one who was calling Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's wife names. He is the one working with this Nelikwa. The same people he say he didn't find, is not, seeing anything wrong with what they are doing. He did not see anything wrong with what they are doing. These are the people working with the people who carry flag to go to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's court. Tell him DSS, court Nigeria, they should not release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. That is a criminal. Nelly is the one working with them, telling you they send her a video clip, telling her that Biafra is finished. And she agreed with them that Biafra is finished. What is that telling you? And there is no evidence to say that Nelly has, Nelly have crossed the line. She has crossed the line, but Periman Fernand cannot see that she has crossed the line. He cannot see. He is blind. Oh, please, are you seeing them here? They congregate every day. They congregate every day. It is, I don't know. Somebody say is from Imo State, Elohai is from Enugu State. I don't know, but they have the same surname. So, and they are working together. So, I don't know what is going on. Of course, if you go to see a present na program, these are the evidence, but he said he does not have one. He does not have one. Listen, evidence.
My people, you have seen it. We have to chase these people out of our land. We have to chase one of our greatest enemies. I don't care who is crying. The family of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu.
So for those of you who joined today, this is the, Nelly, the boss of Simon Ekpa, the one who paved the way for Simon Ekpa to come into the struggle, to come start calling the shot. That he said that he has never seen anything wrong this woman, Wanya Kata, did for him to caution her. The reason why you cannot caution her is because he's your boss. And this woman is using this Boko in your right-hand side, who live in Norway, who is calling Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's wife's name, which I have played here so many times, using her to remind Ekperima where we picked you up by telling him that you will change your platform to do. You're just waiting for people to know. Exposing them. And they haven't done anything wrong. Tell yourself the truth, Ndala. You people make me sick to my stomach. When you look at these people, you cannot reason with brain. Is it butter or gum in the name of brain? If you cannot reason, it means that no Ndala. In fact, you are a mixed blood. If you cannot put 1 and 2 together, you are a mixed blood in Biafra land. In Echek and the Janjaweed. The Britain now, they can't do anything on their own. Let us continue. This is one of them. Oh, there is still a lot of them. That this woman, if on you go on here.
To say that she did not hear such allegation last year, that's another lie. I want to point out all the lies they have told here. That's why it is not good to hate somebody, because when you hate, you are going to make mistake. Wow. Now, she lied that I call Umuada illiterate. That is one. Number two is that I never addressed Umuada as illiterate, and I challenge her to bring the video where I address Umuada. I say, Umuada, you are illiterate, because that does not exist. I've never said anything like that. So, because I refused to attack Nelly Ofebu when they called me on meeting, they called me for a meeting, I refused to attack Madam Oyibo.
Why is it that now autopilot group, all of the group in autopilot syndicate, the only people that you refuse to attack is Nelly, Madam Oyibo, and all this Owa, and all of them? Why is it that only or any other person that defaulted from autopilot, you attack them? Any other person that makes a mistake, you attack them. Umuada now, you call them illiterate. And the only people you cannot attack is Oyibo, Nelly, Ndebo your boss, and the netinye go na your table. How can you insult your boss? You lose your job. Of course.
So what they do now is to come to social media to lie against me. I challenge these two women to show a video where I said Umuada is illiterate. If they cannot provide that, that will show you, that should show you the people that they are.
Wow.
Because I'm going to play the video so you see how they addressed that I call Umuada illiterate. Where did I call Umuada illiterate? I can never insult Umuada, whether they are bad or good.
Wow.
It is not my nature. I have so many.
But you insulted Omote. Is she not one of Umuada? Omote Biafra, is she not Umuada? Or is she Umuokpara? Is Omote Biafra Umuokpara? Is she not Umuada? We are live and direct. We are live, we are direct. It is 11 minutes on top of the hour, regardless of your place of domicile. We are live on Twitter at Judge Money Blog. We are live on YouTube at Judge Money Blog Africa. Of course, we are live on Facebook at Judge Money Blog. So wherever you are watching, share this video and invite other people to join to this decolonizing and detoxification from all these lies that the autopilot gang leader must have fed you, that made you deviated, from the truth that you've been following all this while prior to 2015 when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu started preaching the truth. Invite them to hear it also. Because whenever you go to that, diabolic platform, they will eat whatever they will eat. They will brainwash you. You will be hypnotized. You won't care to look for the truth, knowing that it is only the truth that will set you free. Why can't you look for the truth while you can? He is now defending himself. He is now petting Umuada in a way, petting them, threatening them, petting them in a way, because he knows that they know what he knows. He knows that no Umuada topeng gugufaji osagba, because faga topekum mankefana, because someone gugu against them. Oh, also. That is the reason why, if you want to be white, Be white and be pure white and pure whiter than snow. This is a struggle for liberation of our freedom. Me and you. My freedom, your freedom. The equal right you have to this freedom is the equal right I have for this freedom. Because when we get this freedom, my children are not going to run away. Instead of my children looking to go to school in America, in Europe, they will go back to Biafra land. They will go to school there. They will know their ordinana. They will know where they come from. That's what we are fighting for. We are not here to come and, do ibatasli. Or we are not here to watch an illiterate from somewhere present to you. He's a lawyer, he's a this, is that. Using constructive sabotage, bringing money into the money that belongs to you into his pocket, enriching himself, going to YouTube, telling you that 1 million is watching him. We are live and direct, that he is exposing Nigeria. He's exposing DOS. He's exposing Mazen Nnamdi Kanu structure. But Mazen Nnamdi Kanu tell you, keep it until I return. Keep your whatever you have until I return. You didn't hear that one, but you heard where he say, go and listen to Simon Epa. He's bringing this to the new dimension. You hear that one only, but you don't hear the other one. You hear where you want to hear. He play for you where he want you to hear. Just like a pastor in a church. Or what the Bible. Or quote Micah 3:11 or Malachi. No, sorry. Malachi 3:6. You have robbed me in tithe and offering. I will curse you with a curse. Then you will run around and say, hey, I haven't paid tithe. God have cursed me. Let me go and give this pastor. Oh, what we say, Munia. This is recolonizing you with what you love the most. That's what they do. And that is exactly what is going on here. He told you to listen to him, but you never hear when he told him, me and you, every other person, obey the structure. If you have any complaint, keep it until I return. You never hear that. Let us continue.
People to fight. I have so many things to fight. Not Omada. What am I going to gain by fighting Omada? I choose my fight very wisely.
Wow.
So what exactly am I going to gain from fighting Omada? What are the Omada blocking from me getting Biafra? They lied that I called Omada illiterate. They also lied that we saw the document last year, because such document does not exist. There is no document anywhere that exists. They wrote that in with pencil. Are you expecting me, when I have even seen the way they lie against me now, to take everything they said against the Igbo very seriously? No. As in you have to use what happened to you to learn.
Wow.
You can't just come to me and tell me that Oyibo steal money. Oyibo have stealing money, $700,000. Oyibo stole money, 700, and then you present a document that doesn't have that amount in the account.
Wow. Wow.
So how can you expect me to start fighting and
this money they stole is the reason why you appear in different form, in different dimension to YouTube. This same 700,000 is 740 something, almost $1 million. You create, enter your room. You create, enter your parlor. You create a radio or the voice of Ndumbu. You created all of them. This is the same money that changed your car that you are using today. This is the same money that you are using to buy yourself different type of suit every day to come and brainwash the people. That is the same money. You are telling us, why would you, tell us, why would you actually fight Madam Oyibo or Nelly Ofebo? Why would you fight them? You cannot fight them because they put food on your table. You cannot fight them because they have brought your wretchedness, and they have changed your wretched lifestyle and put it into another dimension. And you brought that dimension into IPOB. Before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, you don't look at yourself. You look at yourself in the mirror before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu got kidnapped, and you look at yourself now. Look at yourself now. Isachazalaza. Ndị ejiri gị ego nyewa gị ntị. I know that so many idiots will be on my comment section telling me I'm jealous. I can't be jealous of a criminal. He's a criminal. I work for my money. I work for my money hard to get my money. I don't depend on ego. This is ego bara. What you people are digesting is ego bara. Blood money. Unubu ritualist. In a simple word. That's what you people are doing. People have died in this struggle. People have died in this struggle. That is exactly what is going on. You are in a place where there is a maximum security. If you go kunenu table, you tell people go and sit at home in Nigeria. Go and sit at home. You must enforce sit at home. People who are selling pure water to survive, you go and tell them sit at home. But you are there cashing your own check, paycheck. You're using sit at home against DOS. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said we should stop sit at home because our people cannot suffer. The people that he made himself to go to that dungeon, he cannot suffer them. Just because that was his word. And he knows that when sit at home, when we continue sit at home, he went ahead and said, if you continue sit at home, the zoo government is going to take advantage of sit at home, commit all sorts of criminal activities, saying that we are enforcing sit at home. That's what they do. Using the way that if you come out and protest, they send out hoodlums to go and start stealing, burning people's car, to say that they are the ones doing it, those people protesting. That's how it is. Emmanuel Nwankwo, you called me a liar. You called me a liar. What is the reason why you are calling me a liar? Before I lose it with you, what is the reason why you are calling me a liar? Are you calling me a liar because you want to tell me that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not say so? Are you calling me a liar because you want to tell me Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not say so? Is that what you are telling me? Are you calling me a liar? Have you ever spoken to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ever since he's in the DSS dungeon? Ask your Experima in Finland, has he ever spoken to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu since he's in DSS dungeon? You are calling me a liar. Do you think I started preaching against Experima just because I woke up one morning and started preaching against Experima? I sent someone to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is, in fact, I don't know how DOS operate. I don't know how they operate myself because I am not one of them. It is as a result of me sending someone to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And that is what led to this interview granted by Barrister Jofo. Are you paying attention? So that you will know. You can as well do the same. On the 8th of April, you can send someone to Abuja. So that you will know we are not here to play. So when you call me, when you come here to write rubbish, you know what you are writing. Because if I curse you, you will be in serious trouble. Because I am standing in the truth. I am standing in the truth, and that truth is my authority. And that truth is the reason why you see me when I am discharging that truth. It looks like I am boiling because I am standing in the truth. Are you paying attention? No, you will not. You come here to tell me I am lying. You have never told your Ekberima. Ask him questions. Ekberima, where is your lawyer to Thomas and Namdekano? Since the lawyers that the DOS is, in charge of, they are all compromised. Where is your own lawyer? Simple question. Why are you leaving Mazen Namdekano's case in the hands of these criminals? He called them the DOS. Why are you leaving them in their hands? Does it mean you don't want Mazen Namdekano to come out quick? But you are raising fund. You cannot say you don't have the capacity to get a good lawyer for Mazen Namdekano or to get a son. Ask him, where is his lawyer? A very simple thing that will just cut short all this, effort we are making today. Ask him. You come here to tell me I'm a liar. Though if you comment one by here again, I will curse you. And my case is not just to make mouth. It's just that now there is a place, a Bensi. You don't know, where I come from. They call me the son of Oracle. Where I come from, I am a son of Oracle, but I am not going to go ahead and tell you about it. I am a son of Oracle. In case if you don't know, I have given you a hint. I can never stand Nezazahaza. Whenever you see me talking, I stand in the truth. I stand in the truth. I actually spend my money. I pay for my studio. I pay for my data. I am here preaching the gospel of truth to you. All you do is to call me a liar. Do you think that you are giving me money to buy data? Do you think you are paying this my studio for me? Do you think you are doing them? I am doing it just to preach this gospel to you without asking you anything in return. Or do you think I stand here to gain anything in lying to you? Retract your step. Don't just come to comment section and comment rubbish. Do your due diligence, because I will not. I am very, very, when I am like this, I don't tolerate, any rubbish from anybody. But you are lucky tonight. Let us continue.
Attacking Oyibo because somebody wrote with a pencil 700,000, and you are trying to make me fight Oyibo when you have even lied against me. How can I believe that what you are telling me about Oyibo and Nelly Ofebu is true? I want you, Biafra, like I said, I have not come here to fight them, but just for you to understand, because this one is what you all know. When I was addressing this particular issue of allegation against Madam Oyibo, the reason why I did not come to defend Madam Oyibo, I did not also come to defend Nelly. The reason why I addressed the issue of that amount was that they started calling me. They started calling me that I am benefiting from the money Madam Oyibo steal from
You are benefiting, of course. You are benefiting. How did you get to know Madam Oyibo in the USA? You are benefiting. Nelly is your middleman. Nelly is your handler. Nelly is your handler. If Nelly is not your handler, call a spade a spade. Tell Nelly to stop, all this he do rubbish. Why is he? Ask Nelly, why did you not present Idu when Mazen Namdekano was there? Yet he gave you account to open. He told you open Umere account, transfer IPOB money there. But now he did not. You did not tell him to announce this Idu. To announce this Idu to our people. No, you didn't. Only thing that you discuss is to take the money and be in charge of it. After being in charge of the money, 700 and something is missing. Now your handler now is all coming to the media telling you that Biafra that make me and you relevant. Biafra that makes you relevant. In the name of Biafra, you come preaching in social media. In the name of Biafra, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu granted you interview, which made you relevant. The same Biafra is dead. She is telling you that Biafra is dead. Biafra is our killing machine. Biafra is the reason why we are dying. That it is working with these people who carry flag in Abuja, protesting against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, telling you they told him, they told her, they sent her a message that Biafra is dead. And she agreed. Unfortunately, she agreed. And you are here talking rubbish. You cannot address them. Why would you address them? You respect woman. You respect woman because you are a woman rapper. A woman is your handler. Whenever you see that, they see that, let me tell you what they're doing with you. Whenever they see that pressure is coming, address this woman, they will release Agaba to come and remind you where you began. And that is what Agaba does. Agaba is their fighting machine. They will release her to come and tell you, remind you that you are the one who is Idu. The real Idu man is you. Let us continue. Maybe let me see if I can bring the video in where they are reminding you.
So I have to come and address it, that the money does not exist. Let them bring now. And they said that somebody wrote. You see, the information they are passing to the public. I want to tell Biafrans one thing today. Of course, these people, they're I want to tell Biafrans today one thing. You see, they are not fighting Oyibo. They are not also fighting Nelly.
Wow. They are fighting
the people they are fighting is the Eastern Security Network.
Wow.
The ESN.
Hey!
That is the target. The target is not Oyibo. The target is not Nelly. And that's why sometimes it becomes necessary, very imperative, for me to address these things and explain to people from the fundamentals so that everybody will understand the devilish game these people are playing. It is Eastern Security Network they are fighting. That's
since when is this criminal? Because this pushes me to call, it pushes me to call you names. Eastern Security Network, every day Eastern Security Network. What do you know about Eastern Security Network? The fact that you made some of your homeboys that are there, you brainwash them to go and meet their untimely death. That is what is making you believe. Flaunting some uniform guys, tell them they are M branch, Eastern Security M branch. Since when is an M branch called Eastern Security? That is the reason why you have your every time Eastern Security, Eastern Security, Eastern Security, Eastern Security. Because our people love God. They use Malachi 3 verse 6. Can a man rob God? No, but you have robbed me in tithe and offering. You run and pay tithe. Now, every time Eastern Security Network, because Eastern Security Network saved our mothers from going to farms, saves our mothers from our walls from invasion of terrorism. You love them so much. That is the reason why. Eastern Security Network. They are attacking Eastern Security. Since when Madam Oyibo or whoever that calls herself Oyibo, who is that faceless idiot that calls herself Oyibo, tell her to come out. Since when is she now in charge of Eastern Security Network that anybody who, attack Madam Oyibo attacks Eastern Security Network? Since when? Hey, this is the reason why I say there is foreign as Western agenda. Because that is how they came to us. That is how they came to colonize us. The same approach Kine use. The same approach Kine use. Or there is no difference. There is no difference from their approach with what you are doing today. Using what you love the most to brainwash you and lock you into a cage. Let us continue. Let me bring where
money again until we see accountability. Don't pay this one until we see accountability. Which accountability? You accuse somebody of stealing 700,000. Do you know $700,000? And you don't have any evidence. Somebody wrote something with pencil. You want me to come and attack the person. On top of it, you are lying against me. How can I believe that the allegation against Oyibo is true? How can I believe that allegation against Nelly Ofebu is true? When they are lying, they open their mouth and lie against me here.
How can you believe? Why don't you now, since you have a platform that 2 million is watching you at the same time, why don't you bring those two and ask them question in front of everybody? Bring that faceless, the one that when she appears in media will cease to exist. Bring them in to give us an account of what they did with the 700 and something thousand they transferred. Come claiming that the Umweri account is Eastern Security Network account. That Onyendu approved it. Now they told you they claimed that Onyendu approved it 2 days after Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, which means they know what happened to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Is it a coincidence? It is not. It is not a coincidence. They now made and the same people want to declare government in exile. Let us continue. Let us continue. Who is the Onyeokwa? Who is this Anuofia? Samson Chukunyam. Who sent you here? Samson Chukunyam. Who sent you here actually? What are you doing in my comment section? Who is a fool? Are you referring to me? Write it again. Just write it nicely. Let me see. Write it in a way that I will know you are referring to me. Now let me not say, that you are referring to a comment there. Write that you are a fool. Let me see that you are referring to me. But until we see it, we continue.
They said I call Umada illiterate. I never called Umada illiterate. They said, what else did they say? They said I picked the only one they circled with pencil. That for that reason I forgot. I make sure I did not address all other documents. Where is the document that have $700,000? Where is the document? Now I want you to listen to them.
This guy, dude.
Never said that something like this went on. She never mentioned or said, okay, Madam Mike Peters said something like this, but this is the way it went. And they hid it. And the only thing Simon Ekpa could call Umuada is illiterate.
Are you hearing them?
Simon Ekpa? It's a shame.
Are you hearing them?
The least we could expect from you is to call us name, Umuada.
Are you hearing them? I want this
Umuada are not illiterate.
I want this woman to
might
show
be a barrister, you might be a lawyer, but you cannot give an injection.
Wow.
You see, that's why if I want to come out,
you might be. That's why you left it to play.
I don't even fight because it is God that fight. It is God that fight for me. I don't fight. My own is that I will just deliver message that God asked me to deliver. I want this woman to show me, to bring evidence, because this is how they go about blackmailing people. I want this woman to come and show me where I call Umuada illiterate. The people I was addressing are the sewage rat who were tagging me in many posts on Facebook that where is the 700,000 people stole? Where is the 700,000 people stole? And I saw the document. I never even knew that they have any hand in it. I am telling you, I never knew. And I was like,
did you see he's in a way trying to brainwash Umuada, trying to bring them in order? Because these are people working together. I hope you heard what Umuada said, that you, out of everything he looked for, he said Umuada is a illiterate. because any exposition come out from within their cabals, within the syndicate. Now he come out, and they try to act smart, and he got caught up while at it. Now Umuada picked it up. Kachukwu si alụ ọlụ. Kachukwu okike abịa ma si expose ekwensu na criminals. Umuada picked it up. Now Umuada backfire. Now we can let us we will say it. We will say it. Now he's telling them now, please don't say it. I didn't call you this. Please don't say. Please retract your step. Don't say it. That's exactly what he is presenting now. Imagine a Berima begging Umuada now. I didn't call you illiterate, or I didn't call you illiterate. Because they know where you began. You know they will rubbish you. They will rubbish you if you don't apologize to them. If they come out tomorrow and not talk about this thing again, I won't be surprised. I will not be surprised. But the fact is that they have they have broken the coconut of Nsugbe. They have broken it. So there is no way, whether you are begging them. You are begging people. I didn't call you illiterate. I didn't call you illiterate. Because uncle, he said, no, I didn't call you illiterate. That's exactly what you are presenting right now. It is not a joke, but that's how it is. You now is now, petting people. You that does not have regards or respect for anybody is petting people. Let us continue.
Addressing the way they are flying those documents, 700,000, and I saw it. I was like, wow, how can somebody be saying that somebody's, and I begin to call them illiterate, which I have been addressing them like that from the beginning of this whole saga.
Wow.
So where did I call Umuada illiterate? Me, that fought against the blackmailing and...
Did you see what you said? You called them illiterate. Who were those flaunting those things? It was not Umuada. You called them illiterate. Who were those flaunting that thing that you called illiterate? Or because you want or because you didn't say Umuada is illiterate, or maybe according to you. Who were those people who are flaunting those things at the time you come and mention sewage rat, those illiterate? Because they know they were the ones flaunting those things. The only thing you couldn't you couldn't hold it to rush and call them illiterate. Now you know that they have facts and figure. Now you are begging them to come back. Please don't say. Shine, go small shine. Now you have, when somebody want to have some evidence to, to nail you or blackmail you. Now you are acting smart, acting tough. They will come and the small film, small. Just they will send it to you, or they will send it on a public domain, delete it immediately. Then you will come and be lawyer. If you say the lawyer, that's how it is. The psychology there. So I don't. If they go out tomorrow and change their topic, I wouldn't blame them. But now they have, confessed. For all I care, they have confessed. For all I care. Let us continue.
And insulting Umuada for over 8 months. I did not choose who to fight for. I did not choose which name. I fought for Umuada. I stood my ground to Gidibam that you can't call Umuada names on Radio Biafra. It was one of the beginning of this whole thing.
Begging of Umuada in progress.
How can this woman now come and say, I call Umuada illiterate? I am challenging them to bring a video where I say Umuada are illiterate. I have never done anything like that. I'm not a stupid person to begin to brand Umuada as illiterate. So please, if you know this, and let me also tell the Biafrans, it was this same woman that came to this platform and declare that they have taken over the leadership of IPOB. And I believe it was not in agreement with every other woman.
See, it was the same woman, because you people, you, Nelly, Madam Oyubo, all of them, brainwash all of them, bring them together, tell them that we are, we are taking you there. Out of emotion, they come and confess that we have taken over the leadership of IPOB. Out of emotion. That is, you are confessing, you are exposing them right now. You are now exposing them. You are reminding us what we might have forgotten about Umuada. Yes, I remember it vividly when they came to say we have taken over the leadership of IPOB until Mazen Nnamdi Kanu comes out. It is true. 100%. But who gave them the right to talk? Who gave them the wings to fly? Your people, the same people you are protecting today, when they believe they were working together. Biafrans, listen, some of them that we are also touched, but they were not able to catch them. Look at when it began. I want to show you this video before we proceed.
Okay. I think it's on. Yes, please. Yeah.
This thing went far. It went very far. Because you don't think that this thing is just like, this thing go far. It has gone far. Let me show you this.
Please, I really want the Biafrans to see where I'm taking my case to. Please.
Yeah, Mr. Shinwe, Actually, Humble bring the following people before our oracle. Names, Nenli Opegbu, Nasima, Nesbog, Owa, Sophia, Festus, for lying against him for collecting $100,000. So, Mrs. Shinwe, you can go on and say what you want.
Okay, thank you so much. Biafra said 2 weeks ago, I came out here to tell you people that I will go to any length to seek for justice, because I'm not going to allow my name and the name of my family to be tarnished. And this is why today I've given them 2 weeks to come clean, and nobody has answered me. And this is today I am coming out, because in this platform, no matter platform, we said that we are going back to the ways our old ancestors used to be before now. And the women that ever stepped their foot on this faces on this platform, they agree with me that we will go back to the way our ancestors used to do things. And that is the only way to bring sanity. And that is the only way to stop evil. And today, I am bringing the following people to this shrine for them to come and say the truth. Otherwise, anything all of us see, we will take. I am bringing Nelly Ego of Ebu. She accused me of collecting $100,000 to remove a video of Biafran women with Chike Doziem, not Umada, Biafran women that did that interview with Chike Doziem. She said that I removed that video and I collected $100,000.
Did you see how they started lying? Chike Doziem this, Chike Doziem that. Chike Doziem bribed this person. Chike Doziem went to Nigeria. Chike Doziem China Samoru. Have you started? Did you see where it began and how far it's gone? Atumago kwa fana alusi o. Ki we na afukwa na fa nwe kwa nteyeli. Atukwala fana alusi. Kunu we na afu ndi fa ji afafa we awo. Oko maka na Chike Doziem fana faka na follow command. Faka na concentrate to make sure that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu comes out for them to be liberated from all this shenanigans. But there are people who cannot even wait. They accuse her of collecting $100,000. This Nelly of Ebu. Everywhere actually then I got there. Why? Why? You get why? You get why? I am going to drop this one. I am going to drop it also. It is a lot. It is a lot to digest. It is a lot to digest. The reason why I'm actually bringing all these things, there is autopilot I engaged today as well. There is an autopilot I engaged today, and that autopilot, from all the things that he mentioned, I noticed that these people they rely on enter 419 to get their information. They don't come to, that is the reason why actually he took them away from Facebook. And that is the reason why I am actually touching on many things. Because I know that he might be watching or he will watch later. Let us continue.
This program that day. But she was the one who spoke. She was the one shouting that they have come to take over the leadership of IPOB, Umuada. But that was not what they agreed to say on my, at least from.
That was not what they agreed. Probably that's what triggered all the problem, because she blew their cover. They gave them that right that we are taking over the leadership until Mazen Nnamdi Kanu comes out. Out of happiness, we are now going to be leader. They run outside and tell you we are now calling the shots. You understand? Even a money is a road like this. Or they rush out and say we are now calling the shots, so you better listen. Otherwise, we sideline you. That's what the shenanigan was all about. I remember Umuada came and announced that they are going to be calling the shot henceforth until Mazen Nnamdi Kanu comes out. I remember that. So it was their preaching, it was their plan to take over the leadership. Umuada came and dropped that hint out of their emotion. Nobody, a lot of few people picked it up. Many people did not, because they don't pay attention. They don't pay attention. Let us continue.
From the little I know about their appearance appearing on my platform, she was the one who made that pronouncement.
Wait. Okanu Nwa Biafra. Judge Money, Coastal Region Coalition TV has done the final expose on them. Even one person gave 21 million. EPA is with it. You can search the video from Annie Kings too. Of course, I am going to search it. Annie Kings. I am going to search it. EPA. So you are the one with the 21 million. Wow. Hey! This guy in there, no wonder he got the kaka. Instead of come and get lose if I come isim na de, or he got the quaka be na tamplang, come and get lose kwa balan na, come isim tokwa de. That's what you are doing. No wonder. Nde nye wala gono. I know how they can even the time you come to tell Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to apologize to Ike Ekweremadu, I know it very well. And I want all of you to go back to that video when he came out to say that what IPOB did to Ike Ekweremadu is not good. That Mazen Nnamdi Kanu should come out publicly and apologize to Ike Ekweremadu, the politician. I cannot be Itajina Germany. You look at him that time, called the Kanwambweke. And you look at him those days, he was doing a good exposition. Or the Kanwambweke. And look at him today. Prior to the 8 months ago, when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, you check what is the difference between this guy that time and this guy now. Fatawagi onu. Omonwanye ejilige go nyelie ya onu. Inye wanwa dibia onu ovuo mkporogu na aja ofia. That is what is going on. Inye wanwa dibia onu ovuo mkporogu na aja ofia. That is what is going on. Let us continue.
I want everybody to go and watch the day that these women came to my platform and declared that they have taken over IPOB. She was the one who made the speech.
Did you correct her? No. Did you give her a correction? Since she came to your platform, did you tell her no? You are not taking over the IPOB leadership. You acknowledged it. You digested it because you are Umuada and Berima. We are together. We are one people. Now, also it go. Onye ọbụla n'isi onwe ya. Also eluigwe wu n'isi n'isi. Onye ọdụ ọpalụ nke a na-agba. Also it go kita. He exposed Bego Umuada. Umuada, he's exposing you guys so that you people hijack the leadership of IPOB. And I heard it. He's reminding me. I heard it when you people say, you guys are hijacking the leadership of IPOB. I heard it. He's exposing you guys. And then Biafra is so that that's how it is. The spirit is exposing all of you one after another.
So where is all this over?
Another one. Are you talking? Are you talking? He collected 5 million from Mazen Namdekanu. Hey, 5 million. All of them million. Million Melogalo Finland. They have messed you up with million. No wonder. No wonder people like me, when we come out to talk, you call us irat because you don't have respect. Dude, I am Lugolo, millions with our brain. If I put on a brain, we will live for our physical energy. Look at that million. Will you investment? And we didn't steal our million. People like me, when we come out to talk, you will come out and reaping rubbish because each millions on the IPOB, they go nonsense. You put at the back of yourself. You put it at your back. Paulo Bresa Sacramento, Dosana Kokogi, Alusin Docha, Dosana Kokogi. Where will you say a name in the mother? Bonwega military, Bonwegi lawyer, a immigration agent. In your go mail visa or that share the money, seeking a visa. That is what he does in Finland. People like me, when we come out to talk, you will come out to do, and people will be saying, Berima is this, Berima is that. You don't know this vagabond. You don't know him. He is nobody. If not the millions of IPOB, I don't even think you have touched million in your life, dog. You haven't touched such things in your life. That's what I can tell you. Let us continue.
Because all this anger, all this hatred, the reason why, they don't know me. That is just the fact. They don't know me. Because you cannot push me to fight, not Nelly, not Oibo, not anybody, when I do not have any reason to do that. You can't. They invited me for a meeting. I went to the meeting. And everything was to attack Nelly, attack Oibo. They are this, they are that, they are this. And these are the people I have been working with. I know them. I may not know everything about them. Because the only person you can trust is the child you have in your stomach, in your womb. That's the one mother will have child in the womb. That is the only one you can trust. But
no wonder when Mazen Namdekanu was arrested. And that is one of the reasons why you delete your Facebook page. Because if you did not delete that Facebook page, I was going to go to that 8 months ago in your Facebook page. I can do it. I can, even if I cannot do it, I can give it to one of the boys to do it. Go down to that Facebook page to find out your utterances you made 8 months ago. I remembered it. I remember it. You wake up and say that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is the only person that is genuine in this struggle, which means because you see that he is the only person you see to be genuine in this struggle, that is the reason why you want to come and hijack everything, because you believe that if you don't do it, another person will do it. That was your word. You said that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is the only person in this struggle that is genuine. I remember it, and I remember it, brightly. 8 months ago, you made that utterance because I was a follower. I was following you. I was actually, supporting Autopilot at that time. That's why I remembered it. I remember the first day you mentioned Autopilot. I remembered it. You took advantage of the sit-at-home cancellation. The same night you made a broadcast, you announced Autopilot. The same day. If you did not delete your page, I was going to find out all of these things right now. By tomorrow, I was going to bring them out, all those broadcasts. But unfortunately, because there are many things, if you dig it, you will dig out a lot from that page. That is the reason why you deleted it. That is the reason why you deleted that page. So because you saw that, you believe, because you don't trust yourself. You don't trust yourself to be genuine. That is the reason why immediately that you people have taken Mazen Nnamdi Kanu out, you claim that it is only him that is, that is trustworthy. Which means if we leave these things, all this money all over the place, that there will be somebody who will steal it. So let you go ahead and concord in order to steal it. And that is the reason why money is all over. Every time when they talk money, they talk about you. Money for ESN, they talk about you. Everything they talk about you. Ebe nwata na-ebe akwa na-alụ aka na-alụ aka na-ebe na-alụ aka, nne ya nọrọ de, nne ya na-anọ de. Ọ bụ na fa abụọ nọrọ dị, onwe ife na-eyi egwu de. People have talked about you. Ndị mgbata asịrị na-efolo gị. That is how it is. That's how it is. Let us continue.
Send this Biafra struggle and what has happened and what we are doing. There is no reason whatsoever for me to begin to suspect or doubt Oyibo, for me to begin to say, Nelly, you are this, Nelly, you are that. I cannot do that. The time we were fighting this particular battle, these women, they were nowhere to be found. When Nelly was taking bullets on social media everywhere, they were not there.
Wow, Nelly was taking bullet. Nelly was taking bullet because of Nelly's criminality. Nelly was taking bullet because of Nelly's utterances. Nelly had committed give age abom mother okuna Biafra land. Nelly have committed the reason, that is the reason why Ejenyam mother jungle justice na Biafra land. I don't condone jungle justice, but omelugi for gawo ome on ground. Boys, you went away, mayor boys, so ya na buy or buy or talk all over the place. Or committee go. You say the Melly is getting attacked. So all these things Nelly na seeking a Biafra ungo. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu died in Kenya. He died with Biafra. So Nelly was the one who went there in Kenya to resuscitate him, and he told him or gave him CPR, as you men all know it. And you people and Mazen Nnamdi Kanu now told Nelly, now Biafra died with me. Now I've woken up with Ido. Hi. Talibo, you are here again, Talibo. Every time you come here, I want you to exactly tell me, are you autopilot, Talibo, or are you on the struggle led by Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? Number one, Talibo, your name looks like Janjaweed. So I want you to tell me in a simple write-up, are you an autopilot or are you part of this struggle? What are you, Talibo? I remember you, Talibo John Johnson or Johnson. I want you to tell me exactly what you represent. That every time you come here asking us, where is Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? Where is Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? Your brothers, Malami, your brother, Maskwera in Asorok, kidnapped Mazen Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya and renditioned him to Nigeria. And the Kenya government say Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is still in Kenya, but I don't know whom they are trying in Nigeria. That is where Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is, Talibo. Every time you come to my comment section asking me where is Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, I don't see you going to autopilot asking them where is Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. It means that you are one of them. Because the last time I checked, Talibo is a Janjaweed. So what exactly are you representing? Every time you are all over the place. Let us continue. Let us continue. There are some idiots in my comment section who need relevance. I cannot bring you to my screen because you people have heard that I bring people in my comment section to screen. I cannot bring you to my screen. You need to be relevant. Go to your fellow autopilot. Let them make you relevant when you believe. Let us continue.
When we managed to rescue the Eastern Security Network, they were not there. So how can you come all?
You rescue Eastern Security Network from what? From boogeyman. Where did you rescue Eastern? This guy is a vagabond. This guy is a pure criminal. Pure criminal. You rescued Eastern Security Network from what? And all of you will be there listening to rubbish. Ask this boy, this thing in Finland, he rescued Eastern Security Network from what? What did you rescue Eastern Security? That's when you go ahead feeding people lies. Eastern Security Network was not taken care of. Some of your gullible followers, they bought it. Who gave you the line? Who gave you the line to Eastern Security Network? Commanding Eastern Security Network, taking care of them. Who draw that line? Who gave you that line? But Mazen Nnamdi Kanu say that no one should, make contact with our men on ground. You rescue Eastern Security Network from who? From who? Dude. Ubele bekwa. Agba mbọ ọtụ n'ogwe, agba abụọ ọtụ n'ogwe. Ọ bụ naanị ogwe ka emere apị. And you are there listening to this jargon. You are there listening to rubbish. You are there listening to rubbish. You rescued Eastern Security. Negoro only rescue Eastern Security Network. You rescue yourself from recession. You rescued yourself from poverty. If wasn't in a Melo visa, you say you rescue Eastern Security Network. Did you rescue Eastern Security Network, or you go and start sharing videos of DSS where they are claiming that Eastern Security Network is recruiting children? You are telling us you rescued Eastern Security Network. Are you listening to this guy? Are you listening to this guy? Ever since you start claiming you rescued Eastern Security Network, we started seeing DSS with their children in the bush or in the DSS shooting range. That's where they go. They will wear blue, but they are not knowing that now. When you are pointing me with one finger, the other one is pointing you. It's vice versa. They didn't know that the one shooting gun wearing DSS is going to show. They didn't know it. And I don't know if I have that picture. I don't know if I have that picture for you to see it brightly. Because ever since you started interfering, Eastern Security this, Eastern Security that, in any Eastern Security Ajafa, Your plan is to destroy Eastern Security Network. Use some of your homies, who you will lure out there in order to make people believe that you are the one in charge of Eastern Security Network. Look at you. You cannot be in charge of women that are toiling with you. You want to be in charge of Eastern Security Network. Rescue Eastern Security Network. You never rescued yourself. You want to claim you rescue Eastern Security Network. Ịkwụwago ọnụ na this struggle anyị nọ. Ịnyụgo nsị n'ụlọ ụka were Bible gbachi ike. Nyadịba. Let's keep listening while I see if I have that picture.
If all of a sudden you tell me Nelly is bad, Nelly is this, Nelly is that, when I have seen with my own eyes how Nelly with passion trying everything to make sure that they did not destroy the Eastern Security Network. How can I believe that? Wow. That is why, when they are talking this thing, they will talk.
Biafrans, the reason why he's always using Eastern Security Network, because he used their name to raise fund. After raising fund, do you know what he does with that fund? What he does with that fund, after raising fund, he chose those, his homies that he managed to convince among Eastern Security Network, those the same people that are sabotaging Eastern Security Network, he chose them. He will tell them, go and wear a blue, make sure you take a picture, let us show people that we are doing it. That's how he brainwash all of you. Then because he know that money is already in his hands, so they can do one or two cinema. They can do one or two cinema. I go to Biafra land, dude. I go to Biafra land. If you want to, create a militia wing in Biafra land, all you need is to have your cash at Oigwe. You understand? At Oigwe. They now gather some other people. Give them blue beret and one or two. Just like DSS is doing it. Gather them, take them picture. And after taking them picture, they will say, we are men on ground. Those who have chosen to walk on the wrong path. That's what these people are doing. Dandi Yahoo. But you will not understand it. They set a work, serious one. Just like Hope Uzodinma will tell you, I don't know what is Yahoo. That is how I don't know what is Yahoo. Hey, say Tigolo Nisunu. William Nanda Sagun, Nda Sanyagun Nagota. But if you claim man, I am a guy man. Wapuda in Finland, we have a sabagi. Of to set the picture, Eastern Security Network. We are now men on ground. We are men on ground. In our buy the story. Have you ever seen men on ground taking video all the time, sending in the social media? Have you ever seen Eastern Security Network granting interview? Have you ever seen such rubbish? Have you ever seen that? He tell you they have said Eastern Security Network. They raise fund. They create their hoodlums because they want to. Remember, they created, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu created Umuchukwu Writer. In Finland, they created the Writers of Conscience, telling you that Umuchukwu Writers are no longer in existence. Number one. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu created Radio Biafra. If you are in comment section, remind me those that he has duplicated. Remind me with your money, with the structures money, structured, built by Mazen Nnamdi Kanu with the money. Umuchukwu Writers of Conscience. Radio Biafra, he came and created Voice of Biafra with your money under the leadership of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, telling you it's all for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Obeloge I go scores now. Why not boss now? I have Obeloge and I will count miles. Now, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu created Radio Biafra. He created VOB. according to him. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu created Radio Biafra app. He created Radio VOB app. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu created Biafran is it community whatever app. He created it. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu created ESN. He now went and used some of them inside. The ones that again when Ebona, Nyawakoji suffer from inside within, from Ndobodia or suffer. Now, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu created IPOB. He created autopilot. Thank you very much, Dixon Iroko. Now, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu created ESN. Now he went and brainwashed some of them. Tell them you are ESN. We are going to be getting double from what we are getting because now we are in charge of the account. We are in charge of the money. All you need is that you do what we ask you to do. Trying to create create a militia wing. He create a militia wing. That is something like he want to create a militia wing to counter Eastern security. Then he will use them to sabotage Eastern security. Tell you Eastern security, they are dying. They are being killed. No one is catering for them. That's what he does all the time. Anytime Onyoshia Mepelon, soon Eastern Security Network, curse him. Curse him. Lay a curse on him. Because he does not know what he is talking about. He's a criminal. Let us continue.
The thing will be like you are pouring water on the stone. Because what I know, they don't know it. Okay?
What you know.
And let me tell you.
This is what you know, they don't know it, is what you used to brainwash them all the time. Let me leave it to run a lot. But the problem, I don't leave it to run. If I leave it to run, you will not understand it. If I leave it to run straight, you will not understand it. You see, they say they rescued Eastern Security Network. And then you say real Eastern Security Network is not paid. They are devotees. Hey! Thank you very much for that information. Thank you very much. They are not paid. They are devotees. But you know, he rescued them. How did he rescue them? What did you do for them? You said you are, raising funds to buy them bullet na ebwe. You use it and open Voice of Biafra radio. The same money after raising fund. Did you hear that from Omwada? I hope you remembered. They opened it for him. How can those who open radio, build app for you, did a lot of things? How can you come back to tell them they're not doing well? How can you come back to debunk them? Imazo, don't you know your boss? These are his boss. So when you are telling this guy to debunk their boss, is it possible? It is not possible. In a swakana tipa vaja, because he can never do it. Who give him the balls to do so? Debunk Nelly. Before, if he Nelly see that the pressure is too much on him, he release over Sophia to come and release some small tape for him. Let me try to look for that tape.
One thing. You see, this woman that they say she wrote that particular thing that she wrote, that woman, they don't know what happened, what transpired between Madame Oyibo, Nelly Ofuebu, and that lady, which I was involved.
Wow. They don't know.
Now let me tell them this story because they don't know.
Tell us.
The lady that wrote this thing, if that actually she was the one who wrote it, because they say the Latina was the one who wrote it. If the lady can write amount in a paper on top of account, a statement of account, she have access to the account. She have access to print the statement of account. And she have sent that particular papers to them. Why didn't this same lady print a document, a statement of account that is reflecting this $700,000? Why did she have to write it with pen, with pencil? when actually she have access to the account. She even printed the account statement. This same lady even recorded telephone conversation between me, Madam Oyibo, Nelly Ofebu, and her, to show you how prepared she was already making up some things. So if she was actually prepared to even to the extent of recording the conversation when Oyibo and Nelly.
Before we continue to this midnight story of him, before we continue, let me bring you what threatens him all the time. How they use that Agaba that calls Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's wife name.
They don't believe on it too. Samuel Ekpa is not stupid. He know what he's doing. Samuel Ekpa is the person that starts this history.
You want to call him Mumu?
If it is a lie, go back. Samuel Ekpa start with Igodomigodo history.
He want to call him is the Mumu who started this because you know they send them now. They send her to attack him. This is they want to use her. They use her to remind him that you are nobody. Oh, we pick you up from gutter and we made you to Abwageza Chaza. That you know you shouldn't go out of line. That is listen to the what is going on here. Listen to it.
The part you are saying they don't believe on it too. Samuel Ekpa is not stupid. He know what he's doing. Samuel Ekpa is the person that starts this.
Is the mu person. Samuel Ekpa is the mumu. Are you paying attention? That is putting him in order, calling your dogs in order. That's what Nelly used this one to do. Listen.
That starts this history teller. If it is a lie, go back. Samuel Ekpa start with Igodo. Samuel Ekpa is not stupid. He know what he's doing. Samuel Ekpa is the person that starts this history teller. If it is a lie, go back. Samuel Ekpa start with Igodomigodo history, which is he do history. So Samuel Ekpa know what he's doing. He's not stupid. Don't worry, Samuel Ekpa will change that in page. When our people have know who they are, he will change it to a Jew. Go and mark it. I'm telling you today. It's not.
This is what this is whenever you know they feel that the pressure is too much. They use this woman to remind her you mustn't go out of line because there will be nothing for you again. That's the what exactly is transpiring here. You know, there are many more. There are many more. How many are we going to present and how many are we going to leave behind? I use because of these things, because of this, I bought a laptop that has 1 terabyte. You know, my previous one, it has, you know, 500. It is full. Did you see it? It is full. I put it down so that I will have more, you know, space, documentaries. Because our problem is that we don't have documentaries. We don't keep evidence. I'm keeping documentaries of these people. It will be part of the Bible that we are writing. The infiltration of IPOB. When I bring it together, I will write a book about it. I will use it to write a book. In case if you don't know. In case if you don't know. Let us hear from him because we are going to call it a day. We have been here for a while. Let us hear from him.
Confronted her to come to my program to explain to Biafrans about this money. This same money now, this same money they are talking about. Last year, she released the audio to Germany people. They use it to do program. Some of you listening to that audio. When Nelly was saying, no, we have to go to Simon platform. That is why I called Simon. So I will go to Simon platform. That was the same thing that we are talking about on that telephone conversation. And she recorded it in preparation for Saga. And let me also tell you,
there is somebody in the comment section saying that this woman is a liar. Which woman is it to one? Please tell me. Tell me which one are you calling a liar? Let me now bring it together to you. For you, because you have reminded me of something. You said that woman is a liar, right? You call that woman a liar. How can this woman be lying against the autopilot gang leader? If it is, that's what you said. Taribo, your brother Taribo West went and started speaking in tongues for Tinubu. Papa, Tinubu must become a president of the zoo. If moon, there is no shame on any of them. That is your Janjaweed brother. Let us actually go to. You say it is a lie. You know, you say it's no. I don't need external hard drive. I do not need external hard drive. You know, I have it. I have external hard drive. I don't need it. I save my external hard drive. I save my CCTV recordings there. So I don't need external hard drive. So I just needed a better laptop so that I will have more on it, still using it without it being full. So forget your story. Why would I start connecting external hard drive when I'm doing exposition? I need to look for my hard drive now, plug it there in order to bring a video to your screen. So you don't know what is going on. So now, if you are saying it is a liar, what are you talking about? It is a liar. That the woman is lying. Okay, if this woman is lying about this Eperima in Finland, let me ask you a simple question. Today they were doing a program, she and Nelly and others, their own Umuada also. They did a program waiting for Simon to come online. If this woman is what she's saying is a lie, why did this guy not debunk it? But they are still in the same platform. They are still in the same syndicate. They are still parading themselves. Autopilot, you do. If it is a lie, because truth in front of you, you cannot, engage with it. You cannot, digest it or even acknowledge it. If it is a lie, how come this girl is still with Nelly intact, doing program together if they don't know what they are doing? She is a fighting machine for Nelly Ofebu. Fighting machine. The day Eperima will decide to go south, they will go south for him. They will go south on him. That's what you don't know. Taribo West, I have asked you a question. Where are you, where are you actually belonging? Are you autopilot or are you Janjaweed? Because it seems to me that you are Janjaweed. From your name also, it seems to me that you are Janjaweed. So if you don't tell me where you belong every time you come here to write rubbish, I will keep calling you Janjaweed because that's what you are. That is what you are.
I tell you, as she recorded it in preparation for Saga, what happened was this. That woman, that lady brought somebody that we don't know. That the person is going to manufacture this, manufacture that, manufacture this. When they saw that idea, I bought that. It is not everything that, that we are going to be talking. You understand? So that lady brought this.
This person commenting here, let me see if you are replying a message. Okay, let us continue while I'm checking.
Who claimed to be a Biafran. That they are going to manufacture this, manufacture that, manufacture this. So I listened to them. I listened to this lady now, this lady that they are talking about, and that man. I listened to them. We had a Zoom conference. She was the one who organized that Zoom. We had a Zoom conference. I listened to this man. The man told the story, narrated the story, what he's going to do, how he's going to do it, everything and all that. The thing looks so beautiful. It sounds so beautiful. I said, wow, if it is something that is...
This person, number one, I see you are not, are you responding to, I don't see, okay, let me see. You are not responding to any person. You are not responding to any person. The only thing I should tell you that you are doing is that you are here to gossip. You said Fulani people will be laughing at you people now. Look, today Fulani attacked Enugu. If Fulani is laughing at us, debunking the criminal among us, it will teach Fulani a lesson, that it will make them to know that we are whiter than white, we are whiter than snow. Regardless of whom you are, if you are a criminal, we call you a criminal in public. That is going to show the world that what we debunk is the truth. We don't shy away from the truth. That is exactly what we are doing. If we can do this to somebody who bears our name, who claim he come from our side, what about Fulani? What about them that is Fulani? Okay. Go and tell Autopilot, since he rescued ESN, how come Enugu is attacked? You are here writing rubbish. If he rescued ESN, how come Enugu is attacked? Why is the ESN not there? His own version, the one he rescued. Why are they not there? Why are you coming to report to people who never rescued ESN? Because according to him, he's the one who rescued ESN from their boogeyman. Mad people everywhere. Don't write this rubbish. Your name is Jebez. Jebez Wisike, Jebez Wong, Jebez Bafufu, Jebez Ifojo. Your name is Mazi Jebez. Look at what you are writing. Go and change your name. Your name is a curse. Go and change it. If you want to know about Jebez, go and ask Gozi Okeke about Jebez. You are here talking rubbish. If you want to write, you go and write it in the platform of your autopilot, your followers.
It's going to bring Biafra. Why not? Let us go for it. But it was not up to a few days. This guy changed from top to bottom. He changed. He began to act as somebody. He began to behave like like a Igbo person. He was like, so nobody that will, he was even threatening me then. So nobody will, listen to that guy and you want to do anything with him and you take him serious. So because of that, Madam Oyibo say, I cannot go into any agreement with this kind of person that is spoken Igbo. Because he talking like somebody who, in fact, he send all that all manner of messages and all that. So nobody can go into any business or any deal with such person.
Let me ask you something, Berima, in Finland. Is the Igbo not legalized in Finland? The Igbo that you are so scared of, is the Igbo not legalized in America? The person that is telling you, I can't work with this person because he's smoking Igbo, because of her premonition, she assumed that he's smoking Igbo. Freedom. She assumed, or did she see her smoke, see the person smoking Igbo? That is how you brainwash people. How, because he speak, he said his things, you determine that he's smoking Igbo. Is Igbo not legal in the USA? Igbo is legal in the USA, of course. But he cannot deal with the person. If Igbo is making people like the way you are presenting it to be, why would the government legalize it in the US? Or the government of America, are they smoking Igbo? And yet or maybe they legalize it because they are also smoking Igbo rather. And yet they are still the leaders of the world. Because you assume he's smoking Igbo, you cannot work with him. You are talking it. I call on Gakana. Because when you look at people, you assume that they are criminal. Premonitions. That is what they lead you with. Premonition. Let us continue.
Now, that was the anger of this Latina. And this woman don't know about it. They don't know. It was as a result of Madam Oyibo did not want to go into a disagreement with this person that everybody, including me, I was not comfortable because he behaved like somebody who had cocaine. Igbo is even an understatement. So, so the lady now got angry that Madam Oyibo did not want to go into the business with somebody she brought. These women, now, they didn't know this. And a lot of people don't know this. Now, the problem started from there. So what she was doing there from that time was to look for everything to fight Oyibo and blackmail Oyibo. So I know they don't know it. The next thing is that she released that audio of recording where
but in Finland, people, when I tell you that this boy in Finland is overhyped rookie, you won't understand it. So you are not actually the one making decisions. All these decisions that your followers believe that you are not actually the one calling the shots. So there is a woman on the background calling the shots for you. There is a woman on the background calling the shots for you. Is it what you are telling us? So it means that new woman rapper, all these things in a fight, you fight this hereby, you fight that side. So it is a woman who is your handler. A woman. So that is a woman that is the leader, even the leader of autopilot, not even you. So you are actually the media warrior for those women. Is it what you are? So it is women that is even the leader of autopilot. Hey, Alomelo. Chai. I am going to leave it here. So it is a woman. Bifetinye n'ọnọdụ anyị nọ. It is a woman tinye n'ọnọdụ anyị nọ. Wow. I pity you. Your shame, they shame me. Just like your fellow autopilot will come. Your shame, they shame me. They are foolish. They will come from nowhere. The next thing they will come to do here, they will come from nowhere. They don't know where they are coming. They don't know where we began. They don't know where we are heading to. They will just come once they hear that we are talking about their criminal gangster. They will come and comment rubbish without knowing what we are talking about. How can you learn? You don't like to start from the bottom to top. You like to start from top to bottom. Buhari, from top to bottom. Hi. Hey, Taribo Johnson, I have made you relevant. I think now you need to get out of my page because you don't have respect anymore. You have to get out of my page. Janjaweed. I told you are a Janjaweed. You need to tell me whom you are working for. Let me give you 2 seconds to tell me whom you are working for. If you don't tell me whom you are working for, I am going to, throw you into a dustbin. If you don't write in the next 2 minutes to tell me if you are autopilot or you are Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's follower or you are Janjaweed, I will throw you into a dustbin because your name is a Janjaweed. What are you doing? You are not sleeping. It is already, late in Biafra land if you are there. Why are you not sleeping? Why are you looking for a big abatas? If I am not doing something good or offer, why are you here? A big abatas. That's exactly what you do. It's exactly what you do. Let us continue. Because of you, let me continue for the next 10 minutes more. 10 minutes more, we close this program. Let me extend it because of you. I'm waiting for you. If you don't do it, I
was telling her we have to go to Simon platform to explain to Biafrans. She released it to people in Germany. They use it to do program. Before you know it, she released documents. She released it. No evidence of any money, 700,000 anyway.
So since you are a freedom stand for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. So since you are freedom stand for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, when you see me debunking the enemies, the constructive enemies of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, why are you getting worked up if you are a freedom stand for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu today? if you see me debunking the enemy against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu constructively, why are you getting worked up if you are indeed standing for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? Because all of you, what you do is every time Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. That's what pisses me off. Because that's what exactly this guy is also doing. He followed the talking of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, but he doesn't follow his footstep. He does not follow his foot. He does not even understand the footstep of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. That is the problem. It is not about coming to the media to tell people, DSS in Enugu, all of you must go down. DSS in Oka, all of you must go up. All the military must go aside. It is not about it. It is not about it. When Mazen Nnamdi Kanu preach those things, because I know that many of you will say that this guy is preaching like Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. When you see Mazen Nnamdi Kanu doing those things, he's actually cursing. He's laying a curse on the DSS, on the military. He is not calling you to go out there to die. Are you paying attention? He is laying a curse on those people. Because you might believe that this guy is working like you. When Elijah got angry, he said, let the lion come and devour those children. Is it Elijah or Elisha? The lion came out and devoured these people. The power of a prophet. The power of a prophet. And that is what this guy is using. Mouthpiece, talking para like AMG Mercedes, like a Mercedes AMG. That's what he does. He talk without knowing where Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is deriving the energy he is using to curse our enemy. And when he curse our enemy, eventually that curse will come to pass because he has the mandate. He has the mandate. But this one, he come to make noise. Then he will say he's talking like Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. That is because we are going to follow him. Do you think that Chike Dozia cannot talk like this? But Chike Dozia understand. He understands Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. He understood exactly Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's energy. Because he's been one-on-one with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. He understands the energy Mazen Nnamdi Kanu discharge whenever he gets angry and he curses anybody. That curse will follow that person. Because I know that many of you will be thinking that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu know unknown gunmen. You don't know Mazen Nnamdi Kanu does not know any of these people. But Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, whenever he see our people, injustice is meted on our people, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will go behind the mic. We will start telling you who is doing this. You are going to be disgraced. Is it Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? And is it him that, just like that one half dead is saying? The one who went to BBC. He's saying that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will talk it and it will happen. He will curse you. Is it that he cursed Hope Uzodinma? He cursed Dave Umai. He cursed Obiano. He cursed all of them. Is it the one now making it happen? No. The same way he cursed the military that comes to our place. The same way he cursed the DSS. He's not calling people to go out there, to go and start a fight that they cannot finish. Because I want to give you the difference between what Ekperima is doing and what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is doing. There is a mandate. I want to have mandate. I want to have mandate is different from there is a mandate. If Mazen Nnamdi Kanu tell you today that you are going to be put to shame, mark that word. You are going to be disgraced. You are going to be put to shame. Just like Abba Kyari. Is it the unknown gunmen also, or is it the people, Biafrans all over the place that made Abba Kyari to go and sell cocaine? Is it the Biafrans that make Abba Kyari to go and, become hush puppy boy? No, of course. It is the curse Mazen Nnamdi Kanu laid on him for killing our people, innocent people, for killing them, taking them in, telling the law that they are kidnappers. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu cursed them. The same way he tells the army of conquest coming into our land, you will come into our land, you will die there. And when you go there, those of you who will return, you will have no home to go. Is it the same Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that will go and take their homes away from them? Boko Haram will go and ravage it. I want you to know the difference between Namadi and Ekwoku mandate up on that Namadi just unate to one na sege potake egbogi. Because I know that this is what is confusing a lot of you. There is difference between a mandate. There is different a mandate and then Amadu just puta, I want to be like this person. If I preach like this person, then people will now believe that I am his disciple. If I preach like you are preaching what you do not understand. It takes somebody who understands the energy of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that will understand how he operates. Do you think that you can preach better than the China Sanwo-Olu? Or do you think that if they give you and China Sanwo-Olu, like a mic to give directive or to come and say that these people, you are going to be this, you think you can preach more than, you are not even outspoken. You are not outspoken when it comes to violent talk. You are not. You want to come and call shots. All the DSS in Enugu must be killed. All the politicians in Aba must be killed. That is the reason why I always tell you that this guy, you always quoting Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's preaching out of context. He quote it out of context. You have no idea. When Mazen Nnamdi Kanu tell you are going to meet your end, you are going to meet your end. Regardless of whom you are going to meet your end. That is the mandate. And that is the reason why we are following him. We are not following him because he sent people, he will come and tell you to go out there, go and meet the politicians in Enugu State, go and get the governor in Enugu State. No, he speak his word out of the mandate. The same way Elijah spoke. The same way Elijah spoke, and the lion came out and devoured the children, according to the metaphor of Elijah. That is the same thing happening. Because when we talk about all those great people, you believe that it happened in the realm. It happened real life. It happened real life. Because you don't understand Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. That is the reason why when you see somebody making mouth on social media, you follow them. When you see somebody talking, you are going to die there. All you criminal police in Biafra land, you are all going to die. I want all of you now, from all the people in Enugu State, go out there, start burning police station. You believe that it is Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. You believe that it is the way Mazen Nnamdi Kanu speak. It is not. Let me just keep that record straight for the first time. It takes somebody who has a positive energy to understand the energy that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu used to discharge every word that he discharged. Every word he discharged out of bitterness, it comes to pass. If he discharged that word out of bitterness, of when these people come and destroy our villages, kill our people, when he discharged that word out of bitterness, believe you me, if you are a governor, if you are a president, if you are a minister, if whatever you are, if he utter those words behind Radio Biafra mic out of bitterness, you will see the result. It is not somebody who want to gain relevant, who want them to call him leader, coming to talk those rubbish, and you will believe it is actually the way it is. It is not. Obuli feni ne bo amuma bo oledo. All that glitters are not gold. People quote Bible out of context because they read it and they will explain it the way it says, but they don't know it is written in a metaphor that you need to connect the similitude in order to decode the metaphor. The same way he is following Mazen Namdekano on, he follow Osokwonumesu. He doesn't follow the footstep of Mazen Namdekano. He just follow, what he hear. He does not understand the energy that release these things. He come and tell you he is Mazen Namdekano disciple. I want you to pay very good attention whenever he is issuing his fake directives. And when Mazen Namdekano comes soon, you listen to him. Now, whenever you are listening to him, you will pay attention because he begs you to pay attention. I happen to be the ones who pays attention when he talks. I connect with him. I connect with him when he talks. I don't just listen. Mazen Namdekano is talking. I just don't go there, start like. I don't like when he is preaching. I don't even need anything to distract me. It comes to a point that when Mazen Namdekano comes online, because I have a lot of forum, I will start recording it with my phone. Because after recording it with my phone, while listening to it, I put my phone on WhatsApp record, leave it there. Sometimes it over records, then it will not allow me to post. Now I will leave it there. The reason why I am recording it is if there is anything that I did not pick up, because you get distracted sometimes, so that I will now get it from my WhatsApp instead of going back to Facebook to search for it. That's what I used to do. I record his voice while it is playing on Facebook. I know how to keep record. I cannot follow you without understanding the energy that you are using to operate. If I don't understand it first month, second month, I will understand, or third month, I will understand your energy. It will not even get to the third month. First month, if your energy is not connecting with my energy, if I don't understand your energy, there is no way I will work with you. So the most important thing you will understand that all this directive that he is issuing, then somebody, when I counter it, you will come and tell me Mazen Namdekano was speaking like that. Mazen Namdekano was not speaking like that. He never spoke like that. Mazen Namdekano speak out of the energy. There is energy. If you understand what is energy, some of you might call it spirit. You call it spirit. I call it energy. That energy, when it is in him, and I know when he is speaking, when he speaks with the energy coming in him, and when he is speaking as a human, I follow him. So that is the reason why nobody will come out to, even if they clone Mazen Namdekano today, if they clone him, exactly him, just like the man in Asorok, if they clone him and he comes out to speak, even if they give him the same voice, I will censor it myself. I will censor it because I know how the energy works. It is not those who follow people. They want to talk as if they are talking like that person. You are buying it. You don't need to buy it. When they tell you Biafra is a spirit, you need to understand that it's a spirit, and you must connect to that spirit in order to understand the way the spirit is working. If you connect to the spirit of Biafra, the spirit of fear, you know what is called spirit of fear will run away from you. Do you know what is fear? That is in the mind. When you connect to the spirit of Biafra, when you see human being, when you see anybody, you see them as your fellow human being. You don't see them as extraordinary, even if no matter how dangerous you might think they are nobody. They are nobody because they are flesh and blood. That's what the spirit does to you. Because you don't understand it. You say it's a spirit, but somebody who is not in spirit is calling you out there to go and be killed by DSS. And DSS will justify their action because somebody have called you out there, and they will say that these people, there is a leader who claimed that he's Mazen Namdekano's disciple. That he is preaching like Mazen Namdekano. Because the same DSS will come to my comment section. The day I will be debunking such rubbish, they will be writing, but Mazen Namdekano speaks like that. Because they don't understand how, the energy that's Mazen. Biafra is a spirit, it is an energy. If that energy possesses you, when you speak, it comes to pass. It is not a joke. Go and do your research. Go back and listen to Mazen Namdekano. If you have discerning spirit, you will understand when he is speaking in spirit. You will understand when he is out of spirit. Because spirit does not stay in human for like stretch. It comes, it goes. It comes, it goes. It comes, it goes. But such thing, and it comes to him a lot when he is bitter, when he is like he has bitterness in his heart. The spirit clicks in. Then anybody he cursed that moment, that time, that person will see the end of it. That's how it is. Do not let yourself to be deceived by a voice. Do not let yourself to be deceived by actors. These are actors, movie actors. When you follow Mazen Namdekanu, follow him, pay attention. As he tells you, pay attention. Bring your pen and your papers. Because he wants you to pay attention. Follow the energy. Flow with the energy. Don't just listen and say tomorrow. And that is the reason why. That is the reason why when you see Chike Doziem, it's not like he cannot come and on. It's not like Noga Habia to warn on our Facebook. He can come and make mouth on Facebook. It is not Tina Samoro. Of course, if you hear his voice, you know that it's okay to hold on. Like if you want them now to give them up mic no like this, or no everywhere and shake. But Kokeke just say me ole butia. Ole butia. That's what you need to ask yourself. These people, they understand that they know where their mandate is. They understand that one of Mazen Namdekanu, they can never reach to that area. That is the reason why they still listen to him. Because he sat with them. He speak with them one-on-one. They connected. They now understand we cannot do without this man as long as he's still alive. And that mandate will now sink into the next person only when he is no longer alive. And that is the reason why he tells you, Achoya Foria, zoo must burn. And the burning of that zoo, it will now rise up from nowhere when the time, which is the time is not going to exist. But I am giving you a very, very important lesson. If eventually something happened to Mazen Namdekanu, God forbid, now you will find that spirit, maybe in Chike Doziem, maybe in China Samoru, maybe in one of those people that he placed there. It will click in. That is when you will see another Mazen Namdekanu. But as long as he's still alive, the mantle still remains with him. Remember Elijah? He threw he threw the mantle before he passed on. The mantle led the next person. For you to understand how these things they work, it is not by mouth, it is not by manpower, it is not by education, it is not by merit. It is not by your rank, it is not by your career, it is not by your profession. It is about whom Chukwuokike Abiama chose to lead. That is how it is. Wake me up anytime, I will tell you the same thing. That's how it works. I am going to leave it here. Asena atuolo amalu amalu. Atuolo ofeke. Ofenyi sinofia. And I believe that you that is listening to me, you will be that omalu. You will not be the ofeke. To know. And be reminded that Iru the mad Romi Bonto, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have sacrificed. If you are joining the enemy to sabotage his work, you are cursed. He doesn't need to utter that word. You are cursed. You see all these people telling you Biafra this and that. All of them, they are cursed. If you are expecting them to return from their slumber, you are wasting your time. If you are expecting them, those have crossed the Rubicon. They have crossed a place of no return. Until they are destroyed, they will not return. If you expect them, watch when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu comes out. You will find exactly what we've been preaching. But until then, stay safe, stay informed. Don't let anybody sweep you off your feet. At the end of this race, Ainaka, Biafra will be restored. The kingdom of God upon the face of the earth will be restored. Shalom.